The following podcast contains opinion and commentary protected under the First Amendment and fair use, as well as public records and freedom of information laws. The content may include adult themes, adult concepts, and adult language not suitable for all audiences. For the safety of all, no viewer should ever engage with, interact with, seek out, or contact in any way persons being discussed, including those under criminal prosecution, and especially those that state,
"It's not like I've gone and killed somebody!"
Viewer discretion is advised.
It's Friday night, we're breaking the rules. No suits allowed, no time for fools. The boss is gone, the clocks can die. We're off the rails, yeah, we're going live. Friday night fuckery, light up the sound. Crank that chaos, spin it around. Laughs get loud and the truth don't hide. Friday night fuckery, we're going live. The drinks are cold, the mics are hot. You never know what kind of show you've got. We talk some trash, we cross some lines, but that's the point, it's our time to shine. Friday night fuckery, light up the sound. Crank that chaos, spin it around. Laughs get loud and the truth don't hide. Friday night fuckery, we're going live. No scripts, no filters, no plan. Just pure, uncut Friday night mayhem. Friday night fuckery. Come on and roll with me. Friday night fuckery. Friday night fuckery. Friday night fuckery. Light up the sound. The world's gone crazy, so let's burn it down. Laugh, get loud, and the truth won't hide. Friday night fuckery. We're going live. It's chaos. It's comedy. It's everything you shouldn't do. It's Friday night fuckery. It's Friday fuckery. It's Friday night fuckery. It's chaos. It's comedy. It's everything you shouldn't do. It's Friday night fuckery.
Welcome, everyone, back to my channel and your favorite little cubbyhole on the internet. Yes, it is indeed Friday. It is. Thank God it couldn't come a day. Well, it could come earlier. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no to an early Friday ever. Because, well, you know, life happens. And, you know, because we're such good snarky bitches talking about life together. Welcome, everybody, the queen of caustic snark and sarcasm himself, Jeep Daddy. As soon as I hit the right damn button. There we go.
You gotta produce your own fucking show here in order for this to work. Hi,
And I hate to tell you, you're roboting.
Oh my God.
I think it's a you thing. I'm more convinced now you've got something defective. See, folks, this is the benefit
Yes,
of doing it live
I
when you've
have.
got new equipment like Jeep Daddy does.
It's not
You know,
my
he's got
equipment.
fancy shit. He's got fancy shit now, just like we do here in
not my
Cubbyhole
equipment.
Studios. What?
No, it's not my equipment.
It's something. What?
It's this.
How could it just be your? I don't get it.
I don't know.
We have
I'm
been
not
playing
doing
with this
anything
for
weird.
days, folks, and we don't know what it is. It's a StreamYard thing or something else, or a Jeep Daddy's very expensive computer. We don't know. He hates me saying that.
Just
But,
'cause
you
you're
know,
jealous. 'Cause you are jealous.
As a cybersecurity professional, we can't get shit to work.
As a cybersecurity professional, you can go fuck yourself.
Clean up on aisle 2. Prune juice, Bob. Clean up on aisle 2. Prune juice.
Oh, well, you are that old.
I think that's the first time I've used that button, to be quite honest.
You know, it works.
It does. Well, at least the buttons work. No,
And you
I
know
may
the
not
other button that
necessarily
works now is the button.
Oh, but see, I think everyone wants to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? Now that we've discovered you can do a custom sound with that button, you should just record it in some funky voice. And maybe you have kind of the beep as like the background noise. Like, well, it is sort of censored, but not really. And this is what it is. I don't know. You might have to have several of those of different words.
Yeah.
That's a production issue. That's a production issue. Yeah.
I'm just blaming StreamYard for my production problems because it doesn't happen on other platforms.
No, it's true. How long did we play with that? 2 hours the other night? It was just wild.
Was it 2 hours?
It seemed like it was 2 hours. Yeah. Or damn close.
Christ almighty.
It would work for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden it goes zappy, and you'd have to change things around. And
then
it would go away, and then it would get zappy. It's like, what the hell?
And then we go to a different chat platform and get on a call there, and it was fine for half an hour. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe the little rodents in the hamster wheel at StreamYard just like to make life difficult, despite what I pay for this platform every month. Never mind. So I'm just going to say hi to everybody. Everyone coming in. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Jupiter James. How you doing? Happy Friday. Hey, Rob. Hey. Hi, Linguini. How you doing? Let's see. CLT Doc. MD. How you, Ms. Wings? Good to see you. Barbecue Queen. Oh, this is the day for barbecue, isn't it?
Yes.
Damn, how I miss having a grill. Oh my God. Razmataz, good to see you. Let's see who else is here. Llama, our good friend Llama is here. Hey, babes.
Hey.
How you doing? I listened to Llama today. I have not listened to anybody else because I've been on the go today. I hate it. It's. I do better when I can listen to everybody. I'm just left alone at work and I can listen to things. I have a better day. But no, not today. We're running around like idiots.
Doing things in other places.
Becca, good to see you, Becca. Let's see. No thanks. Okay, do the dance. Do the. You know, every time I see that one, I always think of Marshmallow Peeps with the yellow dancey figures. It looks like Marshmallow Peeps.
I don't know this.
Well, you'd have to be scrolling through chat. If you scroll to 7:07 p.m. and you look at no thanks, okay, we've got little 3 yellow dancey figures. They remind me of Peeps.
The Peeps.
I hate Peeps in the literal sense. They're gross marshmallow, but they do look funny blowing them up in the microwave. So there's that.
There was one of my old corporate daddy jobs. I actually it was around Easter time, and this was a startup type situation, and they decided, HR and morale or whatever, was going to hold a peep eating contest.
Oh, God.
It's about as gross as you might imagine. I have it on video.
There's probably vomiting.
No, everybody.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Everybody
shocked, I tell you.
Held in there, but yeah.
I don't think I could. I know it's sugar and I love sugar. I don't think I could do it with Peeps.
That's too much sugar, especially this day and age. It'd kill me.
But it tastes like chemicals. It's like the most gross thing ever.
Yeah, it's not my jam. I like marshmallows. But
Cadbury caramel cream eggs. That's a different story. I could make myself in a sugar coma with those.
I don't know. I'm not too keen on those. My poisonous
it's
choice
chocolate.
was always. Well,
I'm not a critic of chocolate.
I like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, that's right. You're more of a peanut butter. I mean, I like peanut butter, but I don't like Reese's. I think it's because it's too sweet a peanut butter.
Oh,
and it tweaks my brain the wrong way.
I've got
ticklish brain, and that doesn't tickle it the right way.
Yeah, well, never mind.
I know you can't throw shade on that one, can you?
No, not even kind of. Not even kind of.
Hi, Nancy and Abbotsford. Oh my God. Greetings to our Canadian friends to the north. Yes, hopefully the Canuckistanian pesos are worth more than the American dollar is right now. I saw the exchange rate the other day. Someone was asking a work question. It's like, oh, what's that in euros? And I said, I hate to tell you, but it's like 75 cents to a euro, right? Well, that day, maybe it's gotten better. I don't know. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. There you go again. There's the buzzing. This is gonna drive you nuts. I don't know what we do. I'll just have even your sound effects buzz. Yeah, so it's not just the mic. Okay, that adds to it. And there's Llama. Let's see. K Dubs, good to see you. K Dubs. IB, nice to see you. Who else? Becca has thoughts. Good to see you as well. Jennifer C is here as well. I'm trying not to skip people saying hi. Michelle's here. Laura Miller is here. Good to see you all. I love the users. I love anonymous users. We like that. User QQ73HXRYBY. Oh, is that? Oh, Bruce is here. Ahoy, Sir Moose. Sir Moose. Your Jupiter Janes is there somewhere. Go get her.
This is well, I was about to say
this is not a family show.
This is not a family friendly show. No.
No, you know better than that. How dare you?
Well, okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting into the pads, right? So,
folks, I've made a monster here.
You have?
I've made a monster.
He bitched so much about the double talk and the echoes and all the things that were happening on other streams.
Oh, it was horrible.
And so when I got my gear, I went full ADHD research into it, and then I basically ruined an evening of his, setting things up so that it's not going to fuck up anymore. And here we are still on this like shit platform that like is, making you turn into a fucking buzzy thing. But whatever, I guess.
Strange.
I
mean, you'll just have to, well, you know what? It's Adult Swim salsa. You have to tickle the balls once in a while. That's just the way it is. So we can figure out what the F is going on, unless it's a driver issue. I don't know. Hey, Jen, the Couch Fairy.
On the other platforms.
I don't. Well,
if and or when to a different browser.
I know
that's an option.
Oh, that could be funny to play with. What browser are you using? See, here we are trying to troubleshoot right in the middle of a show. That's great. This is great entertainment, isn't it, folks? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Well, as a cybersecurity professional, for privacy reasons,
I definitely prefer Firefox.
And yeah. What are you using right now? Safari?
No, I'm using Firefox right now.
Oh, God, maybe it's Firefox.
It might be. Maybe I'll switch over to the
Jen the Couch Fairy is here. Teresa S is here. Let's see. Jennifer C. Scrolling. Lady in Gray. Good to see you, Lady in Gray. Scrolling. See, I can't read them all, but here we go.
Your Big Bad Marcus here.
Oh, Marcus is here. Very good. Yes.
No, I would not do hand-me-downs from Echoes. The things that come out of the cubbyhole like that are very, very well used, and I don't want to know where they've been or who they've been with. So, yeah.
Careful.
We don't do that.
Some of them have been with you. Katie Pillar is here. Big Bad Marcus is here, of course. Maria Alcaraz. Oh, my God. See, when people combine all their names together, my brain goes, nope, done. Done. Ville-Marie Alcaraz.
We were 13 minutes in, and it took that short of a time.
I like sleep. Yeah, I do too. And I am not getting enough of it for some reason, but I think it's the low barometric pressure. Aloha, cult friends. Aloha. I think that's how they do it. Last I was in Hawaii. Oh, my goodness. Bruce says, #subscribed. Barbecue Queen says Tony Robbins, and I'm not going to fill in the rest of that one. If you know, you know, right? If you know, you know.
You know.
I'm still trying to get to the bottom of chat. Damn, it's kind of hopping a little bit. I can't keep up.
We're active tonight.
IB says B-holes. Llama says After Dark chat activated. Yes, girl. Yes. Marcus in Echo's chat. Yeah, he lurks in my chat. He lurks many places, but I better not tell more than that. I'll get in trouble. Echoes and no. There's no bees and holes. That just sounds painful. And nothing goes near my holes.
Who's bee and whose hole what? I don't.
Do you know this? Do you not know this? I think you don't know this.
Maybe not.
So there was a text that Laura Owens sent to Mike Marraccini. Shall we do some Tony Robbins and anal? So that's the joke.
Oh.
So, whenever you're getting some butt segs, Tony Robbins is, kind of the code words. Does that make sense?
I see.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to get
speaking of noises.
Am I back to Buzzy?
No. I was going to say what background noise you hear from me is the cubbyhole cooler, also known as my window air conditioner. So all the staticky noise you hear in my background, well, if the thing ever actually satisfies the air temperature and switches off, it will go away. Unlike Jeep Daddy's problems, which are reoccurring. Oh, it's sort of like my love life. They're just constantly reoccurring problems.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Well, see, this is my most consistent chat, says Marcus. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Just like now you're buzzing, and you haven't even said anything. Just like a drop of the hat. We could blame it on solar flares.
Maybe.
And then Guini says, Llama, congratulations on your 12-hour fundraising stream. Wasn't that a hoot, folks? That was a rockin' good time. And I'm so proud of Llama. Can I say that? I'm proud of Llama because she's Wonder Woman, and she had a team of Wonder Women with her making that all happen. All the rest of us had to do is just show up and look silly. And we were successful. The rest was all you guys. Yeah. There were some great auction prizes, but we raised over $14,000 to give to Mike. That total is over $100,000 now. It's not totally at the top of the GoFundMe. There's still wiggle room for more if you feel so inclined to contribute. The QR code and the ticker are down below there. And I don't know where Jeep Daddy went. He just sort of disappears. He's like a pet. Comes and goes. And he's gone entirely. All right, that means it's up to me. So, with Jeep Daddy gone, hey, look at this, folks. I can actually move ahead. With Jeep Daddy gone, we can actually get started. How about them apples? So, we do have a few things for today's Laura Owens verse extravaganza. And let's see, I should push some buttons this way and then add this. Oh, not that one. Gosh, that one's horrific. Let's do that. We've got some bankruptcy stuff to talk about. You know what? I'm going to switch to this tab because that's the way we do it here. And no, it will not get bigger. The bankruptcy stuff is picking up some speed, shall we say. Now, I will admit, with all due credit and lack of intelligence on my part, check out Big Tiff Dog, who just the other day, earlier this week, as a matter of fact, did a live going over more bankruptcy stuff. And Tiff covers it. It's good. It's the entertainment value alone is worth it. But tough it out. You will learn something at Tiff's chat and watching Tiff talk about the bankruptcy stuff. And Bruce, I think it was Bruce and Patrick. Lowell Cal lawyer joined Tiff at one point, and they go through some of the documentation. They talk about some other things more. We will just kind of touch on the documents on a higher level. I'm not going to get into the weeds and the mud and the dirt too much of the bankruptcy stuff, because quite frankly, all this number shit kind of makes my eyes glaze over. It just is. I get the gist of it, but when things start happening like lawyers accidentally appearing for the wrong client because they all share paperwork, and then they withdraw something or, they dismiss something, it gets a little messy because then you're untangling. Oh, why did they file a dismissal? And then why are they filing this? And it just gets messy. So it's that. Yes. Let's see. Okay. Jeep Daddy is switching browsers. He'll change his browsers like he changes his drawers. That's fine. Hopefully it fixes something. You never know with browsers. Momster, good to see you. Tiff calling out her haters, and she did, and I'm with Tiff. I don't know who the haters are, but I love Tiff. She's a hoot. I know she's got her own stuff, like all the rest of us who get old have stuff, and she's not on as I think she would like to be, or as often as she'd like to be. And I gathered that there's some people complaining, oh, Tiff, you don't do this enough. Oh, and when you do, it's just kind of, it's like, oh, shut up, people. Leave her alone. I am so grateful to Tiff, because I couldn't cover the bankruptcy stuff. I couldn't. I don't have that kind of brain, and Tiff has industry experience with all the numbers and the monies, and she knows where to go looking and what to go looking for. So for all the Tiff haters, GFY. If you're a Tiff hater, GFY. Because Tiff needs love. She needs our encouragement and support. And, some of the stuff that Tiff gets to deal with being a human and all those kinds of things, they're not fun things. So I show Tiff lots of love and grace because she's got an amazing brain. Oh my God, she's got an amazing brain. So, and how she can keep the bankruptcy stuff. And let me remind you, Tiff has gone all the way back pretty much to the beginning, back to the 90s and how they couldn't even afford the San Francisco house and things like that. So Tiff has untangled the web of bankruptcy falsehoods and the financial lies. I mean, can you imagine? The Owens family lying about how rich they are? Imagine that. Where'd all the money go? Was it even there to begin with? Oh, they've been overspending for decades. Shocker. So here we are. So this is some bankruptcy stuff. A little later in today's program, we will get into the Marraccini stuff because there's some stuff there too. But it was a great marathon. Llama did an amazing job. The whole crew, True Crime and Wine Time, Ms. Wings. Oh my God, I've forgotten everybody backstage. There were lots of people. Winks and Lig and some others. Some that didn't even get to pop on stream. So it was a good time. It was good money raised, and I would suspect, and I'm not speaking for Llama, I wouldn't dare do that. I think she might hold some other get-togethers from time to time. I don't know. Maybe we could convince Llama to have a little bit of a fun time when she's watching the paternity trial. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I know Llama and Buffy are coming up on that paternity trial, and I'm excited to see what they're going to lose it. They're going to lose their minds. I mean, once you get to the David Jingers part, you're already losing your mind. So once you get to the actual trial and the footage, it's just stock up. Stock up. Hey, Ducky, how you doing? Good to see you. So, yes, let's see. All right. Okay, documents. If I stop clicking around the chat. Okay. So we have the debtor's motion for authorization to appear by video conference at the hearing on emergency motion extend automatic stay. And they did show up on Thursday. That was just yesterday. We are waiting for the hearing audio from this latest bankruptcy hearing. Debtors Elizabeth Ann Naylor and Ronald Stephen Owens, appearing pro se as debtors in possession, respectfully move this court, pursuant to Judge Wensley's procedures, section 2.6.1, for authorization to appear by Zoom Gov video conference at the hearing on emergency motion to extend stay and support. Debtors state as follows. I wish I could do Bacon's Hoboken voice, because, this needs to be read in Jan Black voice, but I just don't know. There is not a button for Jen Black voice, at least not yet. I might work on that. We'll have to see. Item number 1. Ronald Stephen Owens is 80 years old. Oh, well, I know other people that are that old. So what? He has lived with Parkinson's for 25 years. Oh, damn. I need to add a tiny violin to my sound noises. That's what we need. Oh, the sob story. He has survived 4 separate bouts of cancer, but we don't say what they are. He carries a current cancer diagnosis. What's this one? Is this number 5? My God. Oh my God. How many cancers have we had here? My grandfather only had one. That was enough for him. Oh, what else? His condition requires daily medical care, medication management, and physical assistance. I'll bet it goes something like this, folks. Hey, Ronnie, have you taken your pills yet? No, Jen, I haven't taken them yet. Well, Ronnie, I told you need to take your pills. Well, I'll get to them eventually, dear. But you need to take them right now, Ronnie. You need to sit in the black chair. No, not that one, Ronnie. The black chair. The black chair. Here, take these pills. Do you need me to help you in her walker? Okay, I'm just being a little bit silly. It's okay. We can be silly. It's Friday. My God. Would you trust any of them to take care of a loved one for you? Would you? I mean, it's sort of a rhetorical question, but I'm not sure I would. Would you trust these crazy people, sir, to do anything?
Fuck no.
I mean, I wouldn't trust them to take care of plants.
I wouldn't trust me to take care of a plant, though, either. Just let's be clear.
Well, I know I don't have any plants right now either because, well, it's just, they would get cooked. With my Southwest exposure, they would just be dead plants. It's not good. Let's see. His condition requires daily stuff. In-person travel from Scottsdale to the Phoenix courthouse. Oh, God. No one wants to show up to court in that family. Showing up to Scottsdale presents a significant medical hardship that his condition does not safely permit. But yet you are dragging him to all kinds of hearings for Laura. Come on. Come on. And as IB says, listening to me in 2x speed is hilarious. I know. Just like listening to Llama in 2x speed is freaking hilarious. It's even more fun when it's Llama and Buffy.
You know what's funny?
What?
Now you sort of have a little bit of a little crispy thing going on in the background of your voice. It's not.
Is it because my air conditioner?
No, it's actually timed with your voice. Yeah,
I have nothing to say to that. I'm not using Firefox.
No, and I tried Safari, and StreamYard hates Safari even worse than Firefox.
Oh so no!
I've had to resort to Edge.
Oh dear!
I know.
Is that what I'm using? That's what I'm using. Yeah. Never mind. Let me try something.
You probably audience. I don't know if you may not hear it, but it's when Echoes talks. It's like there's just this little like with the sound of his voice. It's very intriguing.
Let me try something.
Okay.
Is it gone now?
No.
No, it's still there.
Yeah, it's a little louder too.
Oh dear. Well, I don't know what to do. I
guess I'm just going to have to put up with this, much like I put up with all of your other shenanigans.
IB says I don't hear any noise.
Yeah, well.
Jupiter Jane says you both sound fine to me.
Whatever.
Maybe it's just on our end, and that's even more weird.
Do you hear anything anomalous over on your end for me?
I don't hear anything weird from you currently. Llama says we sound fine.
Okay, well.
Okay, that means I'm not whining enough yet. Oh, dear.
Well, dear.
See, I thought...
Get to whining. Wait.
I don't want to get up in the morning.
A Miss OG says they can hear it.
Marcus says, I always sound good.
Oh.
That might be biased.
Yeah, yes, James, yes, I'm just going to end up drinking more. I've got three unused cans here, and eventually I'm just going to walk away and go get a refill of something in my Glencairn glass.
I did get rid of my background air conditioner noise, but since that doesn't seem to be it, according to Jeep Daddy's end, which makes me think it's Jeep Daddy's problem. Because he's got the zaps.
It's always my fucking problem, isn't it?
I know.
You're always trying to blame me for
As a cybersecurity professional.
You know what? Lick my balls. How about that?
It's way too hot for that.
It is.
It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. Da-dum, da-dum, with my baby tonight. You know that song?
No. Well,
oh God, you need to learn some more Cole.
Not the way that you're shittily singing it. Maybe that's.
Well, I gave up singing years ago, and you know why?
Yes, I do. But I'm still gonna razz you for it, obviously.
Well, of course.
Why would I ever fucking stop?
With the pharmacy I have now, I would probably have 5 pharmacies to try and stay singing. It's just wild. That's why I gave it up. It's like, you know what? Screw this. I don't need to be on another package full of medication to try and use this anymore. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
The stuff I'm on now just makes it a mess. So it's just, forget it. Some people just don't get lucky.
In your life being a mess, it's.
It's true. It's true. The black chair.
I want that sound clip.
I haven't gotten there yet. You're just going to have to wait.
Fine.
Okay, I'm going to keep reading.
Yeah, keep reading.
And let's see if we can just absolutely crash StreamYard. That would be the highlight.
Do it. Let's just ruin it. Just
Elizabeth Ann Naylor, age 69, a very good number, is Mr. Owens' caregiver. I don't believe that. If yelling at him to take his... She can't be. There's no way that woman is put together enough mentally or anything else to actually care for him. Legitimately. And with proper... Does she even know CPR? I'm going to bet not. Yeah. Now I'm hearing an echo that has a buzz. Is it you?
No. I tried a different
okay,
channel, and now you hear the buzz, right?
Now I hear an echo with a buzz. This is absurd.
Oh, this is a shit show. Hey, welcome to
This is absurd.
Find Out Friday. Huh?
Welcome to the shit show every single day. Hey, if any of you watch Shizzy, you know that one. A new flavor of fuckery. Because everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of rocks. I really want that song from him. I'm not friends with Shizzy necessarily, but geez.
Oh,
Echo has an echo, said Jen Couchfrey. I don't know. It's got to be StreamYard. Now I'm just pissed. You know what? It is what it is, folks. I don't know what we do about it. I really don't.
the buzz went away.
I really don't.
I don't know how. I don't know why. Whatever. The buzz is gone.
I haven't touched anything. Title 2.
Well,
We'll change
maybe
pages.
that's your
I'm just going to
problem.
keep
Maybe
going.
Maybe you should just start touching more things, and Oh wait.
That sounds like a good way. That sounds like a good way to get a harassment. Get a restraining order. Oh my God.
That's true. Yeah, you don't want your own DVRO. I hear that's very unpleasant.
No, I think we've learned enough that having DVROs is not a good thing. So I think we're just going to have to ignore the noises. We're just going to have to ignore any noises.
I don't hear the buzz anymore.
IB says, touch the stick. I don't even have a stick. It's gone. I just knocked it to the floor like a cat. I had a stick right here. It's over there. Oh, well. Yikes. Okay. Linguini says, stop touching me. Mom, he's touching me. Title 2 of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So now we're going to claim that Ron Owens has disability, of course. He's got all these maladies, so now he's got to be disabled, right? Prohibits public entities, including federal courts, from excluding qualified individuals with disabilities from participating in their programs and services. I think I can almost talk at 2x. It's pretty close. Ronald Stephen Owens is a qualified individual with a disability within the meaning of the ADA. You have to register for a disability. Am I incorrect in saying that?
Wait, say that again. Don't
you have to claim ADA in order to claim ADA? Isn't it something? Well, you can't just say, "Oh, I've got a disability. Favor me."
You have to be able to. You got to bring the receipts. I mean, you have to have a diagnosis, and if you claim it, in June.
Marcus says yes, you have to register.
But where do you register? For what and where?
Well, I know to get the the parking sticker thing.
That's the tag. That's different. You have to register. That's just for the sticker. In order to just say to legitimately claim that you have a disability, especially one that's not a
Rob says yes, you have to file for disability. It is recommended to secure a disability lawyer to handle the legwork. Ooh,
if there's but he's claiming that there's and I missed a chunk of this because I was fucking with a computer to try and not have this, but is the claim for the court stuff in order to what's the TLDR that I missed on this? Because I didn't register with anybody for my disabilities, and I didn't have to until I needed workplace accommodations and stuff like that.
I'm just gonna say, IB, behave yourself, or don't, because it's Friday.
Do it.
Well, the TLDR is that Laura Owens was running around claiming that she couldn't show up to court because she has a disability. That was her first. That was her first excuse in San Francisco in October of last year. I'm not coming because I have a disability. You have to give me accommodation. That's in the paperwork. She claimed disability and the court had to accommodate her. So they continued it for 2 weeks. Is that right? Yes, I think 2 weeks. And then that's when she claimed she was bleeding out of every orifice or whatever it was. Oh, I've got gastrointestinal bleeding from everywhere. I forget all the details now. It was just so, it's and if you don't believe me, I'll give you a HIPAA release. It's no, bitch, present your paperwork right fucking now. Don't make us go digging for it.
Well, see, that's the thing is and for filing, what Becca put in chat about, without collecting, if I never wanted to collect SSDI, I don't have to show a single piece of paperwork. But if there's,
I don't know about all those things.
But if I wanted to file for a corporate daddy, if I wanted to ask for an accommodation because of a disability, no matter if it's physical or mental, then I have to have a provider fill that out and explain that, and that basically goes with the diagnoses. So I can't just make it out of thin air.
Yeah.
And the same thing I think with getting the blue placard, it's getting DV plates, it's all of that stuff. You have to be able to show the documentation.
And to make things worse, when she was claiming disability accommodation the first week, she was in a horse show in Scottsdale.
See, and a court should have, in my opinion,
for the week, for the majority of the week,
look at that.
I still have the picture.
Is bullshit.
I have the picture of the Instagram of her accepting the first place ribbon that she she complained to them and demanded they take down so JFC would stop, quote unquote, harassing her.
Right.
It's like, well, bitch, don't show up to a stupid horse show. I mean, how hard is it? If you don't want people to figure out where you are, you can't just go running around doing public things that are going to get posted on goddamn social media because you win a first place award against children half your age.
Well, one of the delightful things that I heard
excited
on Llama's show, the marathon, was that it's very clear that she's never lived in the reality world. She's always lived in this protected little bubble that just she's never like had to go do anything real in her life because she's lived under their protection and that whole thing, right? So all she thinks is this is one big fucking TV show and I can just do whatever I want to do without any consequence to it.
And for Rob, I will say that these days I am unsure of absolutely everything. I am sure of nothing anymore. I am not sure of anything. I might be confident about some things, though. Yeah.
I don't know.
And we know that Laura was pissed that stuff about the horse show came up because she was trying to discredit the young lady who identified her as being present when people claimed she was being present. And then she tried to discredit said young lady because of some other issues she had with some other person in the past.
God.
It's like, two things can be true at the same time. But not in Laura's world. Laura's world is, well, only Laura is right.
Yeah.
That's psychosis.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, where was I? Let's see, authorization to appear by video conference is reasonable accommodation that Title II contemplates for these circumstances, and one that this court's own video conference procedures make readily available. Whatever, it's only bankruptcy. Both debtors are fully capable of appearing by video conference. They have access to the necessary technology. Yeah, they've got that iMac thingy in their front room. And are familiar with video conferencing proceedings. Their remote appearance will not impair the court's ability to assess the participation or evaluate the evidence and arguments presented. Debtors will comply with the court's published video conference hearing guidelines. Someone thinks of themselves as a lawyer too, I think. Debtors respectfully request authorization to appear by Zoom.gov video conference using the court's published. Why are we repeating ourselves? Available at that link, blah, blah, blah. Proposed form of orders uploaded concurrently herewith, pursuant to Judge Wensley's procedure section. We're just repeating ourselves. Debtors have concurrently emailed a copy of the motion, proposed, blah, blah, blah. Courtroom Deputy Taylor Hall, at Taylor, blah, 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 blah. Dated June 16. All right. Certificate of service. And this one was kind of interesting. Alliant Credit Union's request for special notice to all interested parties. Please take notice that the firm Aldridge Pitty. Oh, golly. Why is it that lawyers always have interesting last names? And they're usually not pronounced the way they're spelled. Aldridge Pitty, LLP, attorneys for Alliant Credit Union hereby request special notice of all events relevant to the above referenced bankruptcy and copies of all pleadings and documents filed in relation to the above referenced bankruptcy, including all pleadings notices under federal rules of bankruptcy procedure, the commencement of any adversary proceedings, the filing of any request for hearing, objection, and or notices of motion or any other auxiliary filings, as well as notice of all matters which must be noticed to creditors, commodities maybe, creditors, committees, and parties in interest and other notices as required by U.S. Bankruptcy Code rules, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we've got more people entering the chat. Oh, there's more pages to this. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Neither this request for special notice or any subsequent appearance, pleading, claim, proof of claim, documents, suit, motion, nor, wow. Neither nor any other writing or conduct shall constitute a waiver of within parties' right to have any and all final orders and all non-core matters entered only after de novo review by U.S. District Court Judge, right to receive pursuant to federal rules, etc., applicable to the instant proceeding by federal bankruptcy rules, etc., notwithstanding the firm's participation in the instant proceeding. My God, the technicalities. This request for special notice shall not have blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm bored with it already. Right to trial by jury in any... right to trial. Can we have a trial by jury with mom and dad, too?
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
Can we have a bankruptcy trial for mom and dad, and daughter is having a criminal trial? Can we have that, please? Manifest, 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 manifest.
Do it, do it,
manifest.
do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay.
Mom and daddy go to trial. Tell your story. You must tell it. Mr. and Mrs. Owens, tell your stories. Okay, I'm channeling too much bacon now. Oh, okay. Let's see. Right to have reference to matter withdrawn by U.S. court in any matter subject to discretion. Blah, 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 blah. Other rights, claims, as and under United States Constitution. All right, that was the 16th. Okay, what else we got in here? Certificate of service. Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Now, coming from the Twitters, from Clayton's Justice, at Clayton's Justice, a.k.a. Seeking Justice for All Victims of Laura Owens. Oh, let's see. The motion to appear remotely video conference that was entered in. And what's this funny little thing here? Bankruptcy court. Order granting debtor's motion to appear via video conference. Okay, so that was approved. We don't care. They were allowed, and I was hoping that there would be a little bit more swiftness of delivery of the audio of this hearing. And I see Wallace. Wallace has entered the chat. Hey, Wallace, Juno, how's you? How be you, babes? Oh, that's a llama thing. Sorry. Now I'm channeling llama, damn
wow,
it.
you're just stealing llama.
I'm taking everybody today.
God.
What is in the air? There must be something in the air. And it's not THC, I promise. Some would say,
going to judge you too badly.
Some would say maybe you should have somebody.
I mean, maybe
it'll slow you down a couple frames per second.
Look, I tried to get you to enjoy a little bit of this, like not
I know,
sponsored here, but like
your bitch beer, bubbly water, and it's like, this tastes funny.
Because it's I don't know. Like you're just like, listen, folks. Echoes is one of the most picky food people I've met in a long time.
It's true.
I
was a very willful child.
Yeah, there's this thing going around socials around like the picky child thing, and you cross out a whole bunch of like the foods you won't eat or whatever, so you're left with like the squares that and
there's so much more they could have put on there.
2/3 of everything crossed out, including avocados, and I'm like, why the fuck are we friends?
And a lot of it was seafood.
Well, it was, and that's why I knew it was legit you. But like avocado is not seafood.
No. The one and only time I've tried avocados, I vomited.
Huh.
It was a violent reaction. It was not good. It's like, am I allergic to this? That was not a response I was expecting.
Not good. He only Echoes only wants his Indian.
I
chicken
only
nuggets.
want my Indian chicken nuggets and the 2 sauces.
And mango custard.
My doctor's going to get after me for that mango custard, I swear.
Probably.
That's probably like 200,000 carbs in mango custard.
The Echoes did salvage
so
this
good.
friendship by telling me that the reason why we're still friends.
It is a texture issue, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Just like I don't like eggs because of texture.
Again, I just don't understand. But
yeah,
when I asked why are we still friends after the avocado fiasco, he's like, because I can give you all the guacamole, and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
We're
see,
friends again. Yeah, it's fine.
See, I would have thought you figured that out the last time we went to Mexican, but I don't know. I guess didn't notice.
I don't know. I mean, I could have just like fallen between the narrow spicy cracks. I don't know. Just
that's true. Yeah, it's like cracks in the sidewalks around here. They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, but we blame that on trees. And then the city tries to blame it on you for trees you didn't plant, but never mind.
Huh.
Okay, let's see. There's other goodies here from the Twitters. Let's go over to this one. Let's see. I could start getting rid of stuff and clearing out all of my tabs. It's a good sign when we are clearing out tabs, folks. I'll tell you that. So also from the Twitters, from at Clayton's Justice on Twitter X, DOJ Jennifer, Queen Jennifer. Oh my God, Queen Jennifer's been killing it. Objected to the request for a short continuance, arguing that Jan and Ronn had filed schedules that were false and misleading.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
She stated that there are grounds to show the bankruptcy was not filed in good faith. GIMO also said that a paralegal would testify under oath that notice of the missed meeting had been sent to both Ron and Jan. There was some discussion about some meeting they missed, I guess. At the conclusion of the hearing, someone in chat raised the issue of the GoFundMe campaign. This is okay. So this is talking about the hearing. And something went missing. Okay, this is okay. I've lost part of a post. Damn it. At the conclusion of the hearing, someone in chat raised the issue about the GoFundMe for Ron Owens and his medical expenses. I'm using air quotes. GIMO indicated that she intends to question Jan and Ron about the GoFundMe at the meeting of creditors, which is coming up soon, and ask why it was not disclosed in either of their bankruptcy filings. Jan began to complain about what she described as a smear campaign, but the judge cut her off before she could continue.
Oh, no.
Okay, so this was like the second part of a multi-part post. So now I wonder what happened to the post. Oh, okay, you know what? I'll stop sharing that for a minute. Let me see if I can find more of it. You know, sometimes things get updated and then you lose the originals and it just becomes a problem when you want to talk about it. Let's see. So I'll just scroll through the Clayton's Justice Twitters here. Let's see. There's Ducky's coverage. There's what? It's gone. Oh, blessed hell. And there was a whole set of things about notes. There was notes about that hearing that they had, and now I don't see them. So
Screenshot that next time into our show notes.
I think I've got it on my phone. I can't bring it up on the screen, but I think I've got it on my phone.
All
Let me see. Let me see if I did a good job.
Okay.
Let me see. There's all the damage to my poor little car from getting hit on Tuesday.
That's why we didn't go live on Tuesday.
That's why we didn't go live earlier this week. Is because I've been dealing with my insurance.
That reminds me that I've got to go get. I've been meaning to go onto the Bezos site and go look at that. Look at those dash cams.
Oh, can you do that?
Diesel Daddy Fleet needs to go.
Oh, well, I'm telling you, you need one anyhow.
Yes, I need to equip
Jeep
my
Daddy
entire
needs a fleet of cameras for all of his toys.
I do.
I mean, you saw the video. You saw the video. It was like, oh my god, look, and you can see the car shaking when she hit you. It's like, yeah, I know. Yeah. Isn't that wild?
It was fucking wild.
It's surprising it didn't like deploy some kind of alerts and alarms or something. Let's see. Well,
my car would have screamed, but all the little sensors in the back would have been like, brace for impact.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll take the notes from a different place because that'll work. And this is coming, and I'm sorry I can't bring it up for you, chat and replay crew. This is coming off my screenshots that I'm not going to hold up to the camera because that's just silly. This comes from Victims of Laura Owens on Instagram. So we get some notes about the hearing that happened with Mommy and Daddy in the bankruptcy. Let's see. I've got some duplicates. That's how thorough I was. So let's see. You know what? And all the best research. So a few places had it. They're sharing notes. It's okay. We like it when people share notes. It's good.
Yes. That's a good thing.
I don't want to add a caption. Stop it. So from all the best research, I'll take it from them because we don't talk about ATB very much. I mean, they're all good friends with each other as far as I know. So we'll give all the best research and timelines a shout out. Hey. So their notes are from the bankruptcy hearing on Thursday are as follows. And I quote, "We were told the hearing was not open to the public. However, members of the public were allowed on the Zoom. Someone in the chat asked about Ronn's GoFundMe, which last I checked was sitting about 136,000, I think, if I recall correctly, and some change. After that came up in chat, Jan started going on about the smear campaign, that the GoFundMe was set up by friends on behalf of her husband to help prevent the bankruptcy situation. So on the GoFundMe, you know what? Maybe I should get that stupid thing up just to poke some holes into this. Let's see.
Let's do it.
Ron Owens GoFundMe. How quickly can I find it? Let's see. Oh, it's not showing up at the top of that list in the search. That's interesting. Am I going to have to do it through GoFundMe? Oh, this is going to hurt me. And I'm going to have to do more work. God damn it.
Apparently this is how the Friday is going. Intermittent audio issues. Firefox deciding that it just wants to fuck all the way off with this. Yeah, okay, it's fine.
There it is. Found it. It's like, did they take it down? Please, they took it down. That would be great. Okay, now we can.
No way we would be that lucky.
Oh, that would be hysterical. I would probably tinkle myself all the way home. Wait, I am home. Never mind.
About to say.
All right, here we are. So, support Ronn Owens, a voice that defined an era. Sits at $136,932 of a requested $140K. What's so funny?
Just support the voice that defined
The voice
an
that
era.
defined an era. This is a bunch of wankfest. LL for Ronn Owens is the person who started it. I would suspect a number of people have reported this thing as being questionable. Should I read this nonsense? Have you heard any of this bullshit?
I have not. I've avoided this particular site, not in for any particular reason. Just
let's make you suffer a little bit.
Well, thanks.
Wait, how can I do this? Damn it, I don't have any good heart tugging like Save the Children music yet. Okay, I've got more sounds to add. For nearly 5 decades, Ronn Owens was the voice that guided, entertained, and inspired countless listeners on KGO 810 AM radio. Today, the iconic call letters will be retired. As they fade into history, it marks the end of an era. But Ronn's legacy continues to resonate deeply in the hearts of those who tuned in day after day for his wit, wisdom, and unwavering commitment to thought-provoking conversation. Today, Ronn...
From all their shitty food that they ate, but yeah, please continue.
Well, all that expensive House of Prime rib money. Today, Ronn is facing profound challenges. After living with Parkinson's disease for 23 years, his health battles have intensified. He has courageously faced not only Parkinson's, but also 4 bouts with cancer, most recently colon cancer and serious heart issues. The medical struggles have taken a toll, but both physically and financially, on the man who has been a pillar of strength for so many. If Ronn's voice has ever brought you comfort, sparked a meaningful conversation, or simply made you smile, now is the time to show your love and gratitude. This GoFundMe is an opportunity for us to give back to the man who gave us 48 incredible years of radio excellence. Every donation, no matter the size, will help Ronn and his family navigate this difficult time. Let's come together to support a Bay Area legend, and remind Ronn that his community stands with him, just as he stood with us all those years. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and keeping the spirit of KGO and Ronn Owens alive in your hearts. With love and appreciation, Ronn's friends and family, mostly Jan Black, in my opinion.
That's all I have to say about that.
That needs to be like 10 seconds longer.
Look, that clip's from like 2014. Just
we've got to work on some of those clips. Isn't that the greatest Wankfest ever?
Totally.
So the last giving was like 9 days ago. Is that right? Let's see all. We'll snoop on them. Oh, well, let's see. Top all 20 days, 9 days. So it's not like very active anymore. I think they're all tapped out. Jennifer C. very rightly and accurately points out, really weird, how it's using the same language to describe Ronn's health issues and as all the filings Jan has submitted. I don't think it's weird at all. Actually, I don't even think it's coincidental. I think she wrote it regardless of who is actually hosting, who set up the GoFundMe. I wouldn't be surprised if they set up the GoFundMe. I wouldn't be surprised if they had someone set it up for them. Who knows? I suspect at some point the bankruptcy department will want to find out a little more.
I would imagine.
Let's see. Hey, TX Packet. TX says
Packet,
that
hi.
Craig Riddle is on subscription for $50 a month, I think. Craig Riddle?
Oh.
I'm not catching the reference. Help me.
It was one of the donors in the list.
Oh.
That's one at the top.
Oh, that one. See, I'm not paying attention to the names. Yeah, look, twice in a row, even 3 times. Someone's making recurring monthly donations.
2 months.
Someone should tell Craig Riddle, you're getting your credit card hit every month.
Yeah, exactly. Check your statement.
Yeah, check your statements. Do you really want to be doing that? I don't know. Maybe you do. Look at all these grainy, horrible pictures. Look, there's Laura Owens. See, look, with Daddy, and I have no idea who that guy is in the middle. See, it's just pages and pages. Okay, that's enough of that nonsense. My God.
Wow.
Oh, let's see. So what was I doing? Oh, yeah, we were talking about bankruptcy stuff.
Yeah, we were.
God, I can't even remember what I'm doing.
And this,
Now
I don't even think this GoFundMe has even made its way into the bankruptcy stuff at this point.
No, it is not at all.
Yeah. Funny
And
that,
that's
huh?
a red light.
Funny that.
So I saw somewhere that it was shared with Queen Jennifer.
Mhm.
Someone apparently sent her an email alerting Queen Jennifer of a GoFundMe, and evidently someone in this the chat of this hearing yesterday made reference to it, and Queen Jennifer, she probably knows. She probably knows. I'll bet she's got it all figured out, even without people bringing it up. But maybe, I don't know. I think it's delightful. I think it's delightful.
I owe TX Packet an apology because like apparently like I missed the avocado conversation and I saw you in chat. It's fine. Echoes was just pissing me off and I needed to comment on that and I could not focus elsewhere.
TX is going to unfriend you if you aren't nice.
I know. I gotta be careful.
You better be nice. K-Dub says Craig is not real. Oh, that's interesting. Well, they're giving real money
You know,
regularly.
the name is kind of sus. Like that last name is a little on the suspicious side. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a lot of those. There's a lot of those. K-Dubs also said, I think LO is dating Craig. Oh, God. Oh, that would be horrific. Oh. Well, you know, whenever there's a name like Riddle, I always think of, you know, Voldemort. Tom Riddle.
Yes, the name that shall never
That's
be
where my
spoken.
brain goes. Yes. He who mustn't be named.
Oh wait, I got a button for this.
That is way too low pitched. It just sounds like digital garbage. Turn it up a few clicks. Okay. Other documents. No, I can't make this one bigger. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, God, it's actually working. Okay. I didn't think I could. Oh, that's right. It's a real PDF. This one confused me. Tiff talked about it a little bit. Tiff talks about Tiffany Bosco and how one of their attorneys, some of the paperwork got cross-wired, and there was some stuff written, and then they, what was it? Did they withdraw it or did they dismiss it? Whichever. It happens. Bankruptcy stuff gets shared around different people. So this one just talks about the Tiffany Bosco objecting to the emergency motion to extend, and so on and so on and so forth. And it talks about the property and why, and so on and so forth. So I kind of want to skip it. Oh, this one appeared. Okay, you know what? Maybe if I'm really careful. Notes.
Ooh.
Okay, I caught it. I caught it before it disappeared, and it's sitting in a tab. Let's try this again. Take 2.
Yeah,
I know. This is why we do it live, so you can see all of the terrible outtakes. Which, if everybody's good, I might snipe the the video of Laura Owens in front of a green screen at Susan Wood's studio from the marathon, just because that was a fun moment. That might have been my highlight at the marathon, other than making the money, of course, for Mike. But that was kind of a bombshell. So you know, another. A double golden platinum star for Llama for getting Susan Wood, and hey, look at this behind the scenes stuff. Look at this shit show.
Lana is going to
Yes,
be like
girl.
an entirely
Yes,
second
Laura.
house
Those
for
cameras.
all of these trophies and awards. And
You know what I
accolades.
love so much for Laura? I love that Laura Owens has a hot mic moment in all of this. I love that for her. Not only hot mic, but hot camera.
I love that.
Oh, they're
for her.
shimmying happy in
but
chat. Oh dear.
I love
Okay,
that
avert my
for-
eyes.
Look, TX Pack's about to come over and like fucking murder me, so I gotta be nicey. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you
I
better
wanna
be nice.
nicey. I know I better. I'll be nice to the
Behave
audience.
yourself. I thought Llama
Yes.
was going to boot you from the marathon at one point. You were getting so lippy.
A lippy with who?
I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch it.
Probably you.
Oh, it was when you were telling Susan to fuck off or something.
Oh, that's right. I did. I told a guest
You
to
did.
go fuck themselves. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you were going to
Wow.
get shit canned then. It's like,
I thought I was too.
I'll laugh later. Luckily, Susan is a good sport. I don't think she had her pearls on.
If I didn't get that, if I hadn't picked up on those like good vibes, I probably would have not have done that. I do have a little bit of self-awareness, despite how much of an ass I make out of myself and try to make out of echoes at the same time. But yeah,
I think had Llama not had more things to worry about, she should have made you real big on the screen to apologize to Susan, so you could insert your foot and mouth a little further.
I insert my foot in my mouth all the time, and it's not even a fetish thing. It's just like
it just happens for you. It's your
naughty
neurospiciness.
I was naughty on the fundraiser, and like
you were.
Yeah. I mean, but honestly, like that, by like, and Llama put in chat, like at that point.
In fairness to you, everyone's a little. I know 12 hours of talking about Laura Owens and just trying to hold it together. How could you not?
Congratulations on your liver surviving that, honestly, like Llama, because I'm not sure, like I wasn't sure if I had enough for 12 hours of that. So.
And Momster, I have not watched this episode of Bacon with IT Goatee Brad yet. I was about to start it, and then I was like, oh shit, yeah, I've got my own stream to do today, so I can't watch that right now. Bacon and Brad were together, and they were talking about the face-tuned hospital pictures. Yeah, so I'm excited to catch that on Replay Crew. Let's see, what's Wallace saying? Okay, well, to Jeep Daddy's credit, Susan did say musicians need to get a real job. I know.
I mean, at the time,
you do have a real job. You have a more real job than I do, technically.
Well, yes, because I'm a sellout to corporate daddy. But like, if I could make that kind of money doing music stuff, I 1000% would. Fuck capitalism.
You have to be lucky for that.
Very.
It's all about how pretty you are and who you sleep with before you become, commercially famous, at least in the music world.
Yep. And
that stuff's too shallow for me. I can't stand it.
Yeah. And Wallace is correct. Like the sarcasm was there. I picked up on that. I felt like it was a safe bet. So that was, I took the risk. And if that meant that I got shunned and voted off the island as the weakest link, then.
Well, you wouldn't be the only one.
Probably not.
I mean, poor Rob. Poor Rob is still kind of dealing with all of it.
Yeah.
But we partly blame that on his representation. What?
Well, he's Rob's been hanging in there with all of us.
Yeah, he has. Well, I appreciated Rob being part of the marathon too. Mm-hmm. I wanted to try and get him to move his microphone a little closer so it sounded a little less like he was talking across the room. But he's fun. That's right. He's fun. And
voice, according to IB, I'm a baby voice.
That one's kind of creepy. And I believe in enough in the First Amendment. It's like, we don't always have to agree on how people use their freedom of speech. I mean, I hear lots of things that offend me all the time. That's just life, folks. I mean, you can turn the channel or walk away, right? Now, some things in the freedom of speech realm are certainly worth fighting against because they're harmful. That's a different subject. And it is my opinion, again, that Rob did not meet that threshold. It was edgy. It certainly wasn't nearly as edgy as people like Howard Stern, but some people took issue with that nonetheless. And well, the rest is history. Okay, now back to this, because now that I found the notes,
my reputation,
because I found the notes, I got lucky. They were sitting here in a tab, and I still have them. Appearances. So this is back to the bankruptcy, and then we'll move along to the Marraccini stuff, the latest nonsense with Marraccini motions. Poor Mike. Anyhow, appearances: Elizabeth Ann Naylor, aka Jan Black, as some people call her, appearing pro se. Ronald Stephen Owens, also appearing pro se. Jennifer Giaimo, Queen Jen herself. We need like some Queen Jennifer music. Can you get on that, sir?
It's music. What?
Yeah. Do you have a role for Queen Jennifer? We need some Queen Jennifer role music. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you working on that silly role collection.
I do need to do that. But yeah, and that's old enough that it's
like Queen of Sheba, or I don't know what would be good Queen Jennifer. Think about that.
I have Lawrence of Arabia's theme.
That could work.
That could work. Epic role too. God, I love that one.
That could work.
I need to get the tuning guy over here and get that.
Yeah, you got to take care of your Steinway, sir. I mean, for God's sake, you've got a Steinway. You need to pamper it and baby it and Oh, but I'm playing with my Jeeps and diesel toys too much. No, you got to keep that Steinway.
For fuck's sake, God.
And let him do some voicing too.
Yes, I know. You've been bitching about that for a long time.
Years. Matter before the court. See, this is how we digress, folks. Can you tell what you see is what you get? This is how we are in real life. It's just true.
This literally is like
it's marketable to the nth degree.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but we'll work on that. The matter before the court, the hearing concerned an emergency motion to extend the automatic stay so that Jan Black wouldn't be homeless along with her poor ailing husband. And how do I want to describe Laura? Troublesome daughter. I could say feloniously indicted.
I think could.
Does that work? I think that works.
I don't know. Ask one of the lawyers in chat.
You know, when one of the sock accounts for either her or Jinger showed up and said, she's not a felon yet. Well, she will be, in my opinion. I mean, you know, and this is beating the dead horse. It really is. She either admits that she committed some things because she's going to have to take a plea deal, or she goes to trial, in which case I think she'll lose just about everything. I see it as a no-win scenario for her, and I'm here for that. I am buying stock and popcorn for the trial because I'm not sure I'm going to make it to the trial now. But that's another problem for another day.
Oh, yeah.
And if it's going to be an effing, 130 degrees in Phoenix, Scottsdale, I don't want to be down there. Screw that noise. I don't care how well air-conditioned everything is.
What do y'all expect it's going to be?
I think the second you get out of a vehicle into the open air at the high heat, you're just going to evaporate. It'll be like, showing up to the solar.
That sucks.
Yeah, see, I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't want it. The matter before the court, let's see, the automatic, I already read that one. The judge explained that the automatic stay will expire unless the Owens meet their burden of proving why it should remain in effect, the judge clarified. A, the burden is on the Owens to demonstrate that this second case can move forward successfully. B, the court's mortgage modification program is available, but participation is not mandatory for creditors. C, these are bullet points. They're not letters, but I'm making them letters because I want to.
Good job.
C, the Owens must request entry into the program if they wish to participate. When asked whether they had questions, Jan, because she's in charge of everything, responded, no. Judge's concerns. The judge emphasized that the key issue is, it's a colon, not a semicolon. What has changed since the dismissal of the first case that would allow this second case to succeed? The judge noted that the Owens reported steady income but did not identify any significant changes from their prior case. Turn page. Discussion of prior dismissal. Jan stated that the prior case was dismissed because his attorney did not act when asked. I wonder who that was.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who it was. You want to take a guess? We never see a name. As far as I know, there's not been a name. But I have a hunch.
Do you think it's my bestie?
I think it's someone who says, well, you hit the bankruptcy button and it all goes away.
Oh, that.
The fucking douche canoe.
It's a hunch. I don't know for a fact.
Okay.
I'm just speculating.
We're allowed to speculate here.
Because, someone did make or tried to make a limited scope appearance in Laura's Chapter 7 bankruptcy and failed. Tried. Just like he failed to enter the DVRO in San Francisco for a limited scope. And Omar was on it, and he's like, I'm going to get this guy disqualified if he tries it. And the judge just didn't let any of it happen. To her credit. Let's see. Okay. Jan stated that the prior case was dismissed because his attorney, their attorney, did not act when asked. Ms. Jaimo interrupted, stating that the Owens failed to provide required documents. Queen Jennifer's speaking. Queen Jennifer's laying out the facts. Next part, plan payments were delinquent. And C, filing tax returns and making payments remained the debtor's responsibility, not the lawyer. The judge agreed that tax compliance and payments were within the Owens' control. Owens' explanation. Jan stated that Mr. Owens experienced major health issues. Oh, do I have little sob music? Where's my sob music? Let's do that. That might be too loud. Mr. Owens experienced major health issues, and she serves as his primary caregiver. That one deserves that one. Yeah, we're going to have to work on some long-form audio clips for you. I'll work on that. I mean, I love the chicken. Maybe what we should get you is some chicken from Return to Oz.
Oh.
There's a lot of good chicken in that movie.
I mean,
some of it talks, too.
When you continue to blather on, I can just do one of these.
Well played. Well played.
Yeah.
I thought about that one, but I thought it was too cliche, so I didn't get it.
Well, I'm here for the cliches. I give zero fucks.
And if I need to get a friend with a trombone to record some original ones for me.
I know somebody who plays valve trombone.
I don't think it'll work with valve trombone.
I don't think it would either.
Because I think you want the cut mute on the bell while you do the slide stuff.
Do the womp womp.
Yeah, you got to do both.
The canned one that came with this stupid device actually, it has the trombone sound, but I don't know if it's any good.
You got sounds with the device?
Yes.
Why did I get ripped off? I had nothing. I had a blank slate.
Fuck if I know.
That would be a good side hustle. Adding sounds to roadcasters. Yeah, okay, let's see. What else? Let's see. She serves as the primary caregiver. I keep interrupting myself. Oh, it's terrible.
He doesn't even need you here for that. He does it to himself.
I know. Well, it's true. Everyone knows I derail things myself, but it's less so when you're not here.
Oh.
Eventually, I get back on track. Eventually. They did not file taxes because they believe what? They did not file taxes because they believed they owed nothing. Huh.
I love how those two ones were in sync.
I actually loaded my crickets today.
Good job.
That was before the stream. But they still, quote unquote, operated LLCs. Oh, this hurts my head. Loss of access to credit cards. What? We're claiming when we were delinquent, they took away our account access to credit cards. Seriously? Loss of access to credit card accounts prevented her from obtaining information needed for deductions and tax fines. Then you effing call the credit card company.
So what?
Dumb bitch.
God. That's not how that works, honey. Oh my God.
I'm
gonna have to get a bunch of Schitt's Creek things in here too. I need that David, oh my God.
Someone else has a bunch of David quotes. It might be Buffy. I don't know. I've heard it recently. And someone told me, yes, I need to be watching Schitt's Creek. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll put it on my list.
You haven't watched that?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh my God.
I know. You can shame me later. They're 2023.
Right now. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, fine.
Shame you right here in front of our 121 friends. My God.
Well, while he does that, maybe I'll just kick him from the stage. Ba-ding! You need to get a few more sounds. Their 2023 and 2024 tax returns have since been filed. Well, yeah, 3 years later? My God. They experienced significant... See, now, wait a minute. How do you believe you don't have any taxes to file, and then you go and do them? Someone explain that to me. I don't get it. Llama says, shame, shame. Llama's shaming me for you.
Thank you for being on my side, Llama.
I've got that. Hang on a second.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
There you go.
Is this from Game of Thrones?
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
Yes, it is. I want to edit it a little bit, but it's okay. They experienced significant unexpected expenses. Oh, God. Really? Storm damage repairs. Septic system repairs. Vehicle problems. Where's daughter's lawyer's expenses? That's where I want to know. I mean, she said, Mom and Dad pay for everything. She said it. She said it. Thank you, Llama. Oh, I've paid my llama penance. I've paid my llama penance. Do I need to sail a few more hail? Well, you know, maybe I should save them for later. I'll say my hail llamas before bed tonight.
There you go.
They'll have to follow my hail bacons, but you know, the cult of Dave at Bacon's channel. So we've got storm damage, we've got septic system, we've got vehicle problems. Who pays for the pool? They've got that pool. Who cleans the damn pool? Oh, God. Maybe it looks like the reflecting pool in D.C. Maybe I shouldn't think about that.
Oh, God. Gross. Yeah.
I know. Well, I've only seen some pictures of the pool. She asserted that going forward, that being she, being Jan Black, Elizabeth Ann, Naylor Owens, asserted that going forward, their guaranteed income from Social Security and pension benefits would be sufficient to make required payments. Well, why the fuck didn't you do them already? You were supposed to do that last bankruptcy. Oh, my God. Next page. Additional financial issues raised. The judge noted that previously reported $21,000 income was already part of the first case, and again asked what had changed. Jan explained that, one LLC experienced major expenses. Was that the horses? Or was that the secretly organized LLC in New Mexico, the other Good Luck Shop? Good Luck Shop? Yes, Good Luck Shop. That one kind of was a surprise when I learned about that one the other night. Next, they forfeited a rental investment property that had been losing money because they suck at business. The short-term rental bookings had declined. Well, I wonder why. Least of which being bad reviews that things weren't getting cleaned or laundered. As based on my recollection of reading the reviews of said Airbnb that they had. It's pretty embarrassing.
Quite.
And they couldn't get the water heated in the pool, and there were problems. It's just like, no one's running it. No one's in charge. They're just trying to make money passively. The judge appeared surprised that short-term rentals had not previously been disclosed. When asked whether the property had been surrendered, Jan answered, yes. Hoboken, yes. The judge stated that the submitted filings were excessively lengthy at 29 pages. That hurt my throat.
It was good. It was well executed, but yeah, I'm surprised.
I don't know how Bacon does it. She does it. Hoboken. She's got that graveliness already there. I have to force that. It hurts. I won't do it. Required schedules. Oh, that's all I need. Required schedules and documents signed under penalty of perjury were missing. Oh, well, that's a shocker. We're just going to skip the part that, penalty of perjury. We, the Owens family, do not believe in signing pieces of paper that promise things under penalty of perjury. We just don't. The judge also stated that the surrender of the property had not been disclosed in the filings. Jan also disclosed that their LLC-owned ponies boarded in Florida that incurred monthly expenses. Oh, God, there's more horses.
Great.
There's more secret horses. This is turning into a major shit show. The judge asked whether the Florida property was real estate, and Jan clarified that the ponies were boarded in Florida and not located on the property they owned. There was that whole horse fiasco in Florida, like from a decade ago.
With these people?
With Quartet Farms and Laura Owens, who fraudulently misrepresented a horse and was sued. She had renamed a horse and claimed some things about it that were false. And when the purchasers or intended purchasers of said horse found out that this was a retired horse who was being fraudulently misrepresented, they sued Laura Owens. And I think reported her to the horse thing. I don't know anything about horses. No thanks, MK, says justice for Fox Flare Fantasia, which was the name of the horse. Yeah. Yikes. Next page. Continuance. The judge stated that the matter could not proceed that day because additional information was needed. A short continuance was what?
You need to take a quick pause because we got to give some shout outs to K-Dubs here.
Oh my gosh. K-Dubs.
The Fiverr.
Thank you for the Fiverr.
Yeah.
K-Dubs says with the Fiverr, things I wish I knew when I was young. You can lie about shit. Oh, God, I know. Well, only if you're famous and special like the Owens family. Thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5.
Thank you.
Maybe we can put that towards technical problems.
Yeah, your technical problems. Everything's fine over here.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
You know, I haven't heard anything for a while.
Well,
Go figure.
You know,
Go figure. I don't know.
That's...
Maybe we've stroked StreamYard's ego enough and it's sleeping now.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, well. A short continuance was granted so the court could better understand the case. The judge then addressed the Owens' efforts to obtain legal representation. Jan stated that she had contacted 21 attorneys or law firms. No fucking way. No way. Come on. Sit down. One attorney was willing to take the case. Because they are proceeding pro se, most attorneys required a retainer. Well, duh. I would say all attorneys require a retainer. Or some form of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what it is.
Usually how it goes.
He deserved it. The AirPods were subpar. That's all I'll say. The central issue remains whether the Owens can demonstrate a meaningful change in circumstances since the dismissal of their previous bankruptcy case. God. Based on the judge's comments, the lack of complete disclosures and insufficient evidence of changed circumstances appeared to be the court's primary concerns. Next page. Oh, victims of Laura Owens. Giaimo was the badass she is and said the following. She disagreed. Ronn and Jan submitted a skeleton filing. They filed a false schedule and statements, which is evidence of bad faith, and signed under penalty of perjury when they could have left blank. I think that's supposed to be a Y there. There are sufficient grounds to dismiss now. They provide no change of circumstances in motional reply. They are unable to show change unless more misrepresentation. Time is now to say they filed in bad faith. She mentioned their egregious behavior. Ronn and Jan are postponing the inevitable and continuing to abuse the system. It's a family genetic defect, I think. Let's see. Oh, this is just more of that. Let's see. Judge, insufficient evidence. She exercised discretion to allow the stay temporarily. She also called out Jan for being upset about a filing being a few hours late, so she asked all parties to follow rules and said if Jan is going to complain about the rules not being followed, Jan needs to follow rules too. Oh, I love that.
You best
They're
be
a family of
screenshotting
rule
all this
breakers.
shit before you close it, because, yeah.
Can't you screenshot it? I'm not doing that now.
I
That's
can't
silly.
take over your computer midstream.
No,
give
that would
me
be
until
rude.
you're actually sleeping, and then I'll take it over and just.
No, I'll pull the power and Ethernet out.
Yeah, I think that's gonna stop me.
You're not breaking into my house. Otherwise, I'll sick the guy downstairs and his cat on you, and then you'll really be distracted.
Oh, yeah, because that.
Oh, you know, I forgot to tell you, I saw him 2 days ago.
Oh, so he's still alive.
He is still alive. Him and his very 1990s flowing hair.
Damn it!
It's pretty bushy.
Why do you do that to me?
Well, because it's you. Okay. Oh, enough of the
Folks, do you
creepy
see
music.
what the shit I have to fucking put up with? God damn it!
Yeah, well, you know, there's just flying shit everywhere. It's just a shit show.
It's all back and
Welcome
forth
to
tonight.
the shit show. God, I knew that song.
FAFO Friday, folks. Here we are.
It sure is. It sure is. TX says, I use Caramel Brown RCA jacked headphones.
I almost
Let me see.
highlighted that. But
You
I'm
know,
glad
I
that-
feel like they are with what I paid for them. I won't lie. These are, what are they? No, I've forgotten what the hell they are. These are Bear Dynamic DT700 Pros, and they're already falling apart on top. The little patty fabric-y thing, it's already pulled out. The glue they used didn't work. So I'm like, God damn it. These were like $800 pair of headphones.
$800?
I think so. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I should have done the other DT, what was it, the 250s I had? I had some
These
other
are
ones that I
Shures,
actually like better
baby.
than
Like,
these.
This isn't like, yeah.
How did we get talking about my headphones?
But I mean, you know,
golly,
they're better than AirPods apparently.
Actually, I think I might pull a Dean Withers because I can, and get in-ear monitors instead of these clunky things. I'm thinking about it.
But I have some, and they actually are kind of nice. But
I'm thinking about it. The problem I have is that for reasons I can't figure out with this StreamYard, is all the audio and video I play, even though they're multi-channel audio, I hear it in mono, and I don't know what it is. So that's another thing to figure out. Becca says, can we go back to 90s flowing hair? Yes, this guy's reasonably attractive. He has a very cute cat. I shouldn't use names.
don't.
But Jeep Daddy has a thing for this person that lives in my building.
And it's once again all his goddamn fault. And he teased me for like 2-3 weeks of like, I might have a picture, but it's going to cost you or whatever. Like it's something. And it's like,
do you know the sort of theatrics I had to go through to get that picture so you could oogle this person? My God.
After all that buildup, that like it again, that's completely your fault.
I know. Well, I wasn't wrong though, was I?
No.
Ooh, Llama's got something coming tomorrow. Oh, headphones, I think.
Ooh,
Let's see. Wallace says, what Laura Owens does to damage feminism, all the female judges the Owens family deal with restore 10 times over. It's so true. What would we do without all of the lady judges who are just seeing through all this bullshit? It's great. It's great. And I couldn't be happier for everybody. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's because we're talking about AirPods. Okay, got it. Oh, let's see. Llama's got new ones coming tomorrow. No cat ears, though. Llama was looking at headphones that have cat ears. And I know that the furry community has ones that light up because I've seen them. That's the thing. So if you really want to go all out Llama, get the furry community, and they have the light up ears. I think I've seen them for reasonably cheap. Don't know if they're any good, but I've seen
Llama's stream that had a windscreen on their mic that was all lit up and pretty and color.
Oh yeah, Mo in the deep end. She's got one of those funny Amazon swirly light up microphones. I've seen them. I didn't want one because I'm like, God, that's a lot more to go broken. You got all the fancy lights that can go out too. No, thanks. I wasn't
sure if that was all baked into that or if that was like a cover or something.
No, it's a whole thing. You can Amazon them. I've seen them.
Yeah, I like this microphone, especially when I put it all the way down my throat, like TX Packet claims that I do.
I have a gag reflex. I can't do that. At least not very well. That's a problem. It impacts my daily
audio
life.
Too hot? Like, I mean, what's the deal? Like, it should be fine. Like,
yours has got some good sensitivity. Mine's a little more touchy in that regard. But that's because it's the clumsy old version. And I'm not.
Probably helps.
Yeah, that's definitely part of it. So it's a little bit spicier on the back end, and then of course, is that a dynamic head or is it an electret? I'm not sure. I'd have to do more research on it. Doesn't matter. We have other documents to read, folks.
Do we? Let's go.
We do. And this is back in San Francisco. San Francisco. I don't have any San Francisco music. Sorry. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Here we go. The Superior Court of California, County of San Francisco, Unified Family Court. Ugh. Oh, I think we need some help with this one. All right. We need, let's do that one. Because we've got some intrigue here, and we need a little bit of this action. The notice of motion and motion to correct and augment the record on appeal. Request, semicolon. God, even the captions on these are horrific. Request for expedited consideration on the papers. Yet again, Laura Owens doesn't want a hearing on anything. Memorandum of points and authorities. Hearing, none requested. Petitioner. Oh, wait.
Petitioner respectfully requests that this motion be decided on the papers on an expedited basis because her opening brief in the pending appeal, Court of Appeal number A175236, is due eminently.
Who says that? Eminently. Who says it's due eminently? Dumb bitch. My God.
Please, oh wait.
Please take notice that petitioner Laura Owens hereby moves this court for an order correcting and augmenting the record relating to the November 5, 2025 dismissal of her request to renew a domestic violence restraining order. This dismissal is on appeal, Court of Appeal, First Appellate District number A175236. And this motion is brought in this court because the documents at issue must be filed or lodged here.
What? Wait. Lodging documents with the court? Come on. Make it stop, somebody. I'm being bludgeoned with stupidity.
Before they can become part of the record on appeal, petitioner requests that the motion be decided on the papers without a hearing and on an expedited basis. Because I, Laura Michelle Owens, am a badass bitch, and I deserve special and preferential treatment.
You know, this could be good with both of us having noises. I don't know how you do it, but I'll leave that up to you.
What, make it good or do this thing?
What?
Hey,
Huh?
what?
Huh?
Make it good? What are you talking about? You said you
we
leave it up
can't
to
make
me.
things
What does
good.
that
This
mean?
has to be the most horrible podcast on the planet.
Probably.
If we get too good, then we have to work harder. I don't want to work harder. This is fun right now.
No, this is much more fun.
Let's not make this work. Let's just make it work. Shit. That doesn't work
God.
either. Are you just going to mute yourself and walk away? Is that what you're doing?
And at some point, I'm probably just, I don't know. I clearly don't have a strong
He's going to
enough
take
drink.
the headphones off and just walk off screen, folks. That's what he's going to do.
Well, I mean,
it'll turn into that background he's got behind him. And
Yeah.
then he'll just get consumed by the pixels behind him.
So the work, okay. Oh, no, thanks. So, okay, one more sound bite that I have preloaded.
What now?
It's not quite work, but it's,
It's close.
yeah. Do you know what that's from?
No. Sounds like a Wookiee.
Kind of, but it's from Halo. It's one of the elites.
I haven't played that in forever. I haven't played that in a bazillion years. Is that the original Halo or one of the crappier ones that followed?
I think this probably was the first, maybe the second. I don't remember. I just needed a good,
I'll
clean-
digress. I'll digress further. Back in the undergrad days, when the internet was still young, and so was network and network security,
and so were you.
we would take over the university network and have Halo parties cross campus.
Excellent.
It was wild. And some of us, we would have, because, I had a bunch of friends when I lived on campus. One of my friends in the first room, he had his Xbox. I got one, and then the friend next to me. So all three of us would be on the network, and sometimes we'd just go nuts. And we'd be literally playing people across the network on campus, just having Halo matches.
Wasn't the last time that you played Halo was when I had that Halo party over at in Shoreline?
Probably.
Yeah, because you were there for that.
I don't really have a memory of that now for some reason, but it sounds
because
vaguely
it was
familiar.
You and me and my Gaby and our big friend and the two hosts that are now divorced. And yeah, it was quite
Golly,
cool
see,
event.
it's not leaving a lasting impression in my little pointed brain.
Well, you filled it up with a bunch of this Laura Owens bullshit, so it's no wonder
That's
that
probably
it's
why.
eroded your memory paths.
Oh, it's just rotting my cerebral cortex from the inside out like some sort of goo.
Well, I mean, that's about on brand for the LOU, as I like to say.
The LOU. That sounds like IOU, but LOU, which is even worse. I'm going to write you an LOU. No, don't, please. Okay.
Please keep reading. I am going to get a stronger drink because this, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Be right
Fill
back,
your
people.
cantina.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to reading. Let's go back to this one.
The motion is made on the following grounds. Written communications that were before this court on November 4 and 5, 2025. Double triple M dash, including petitioners' medical emergency notifications, which court staff acknowledged in writing before the hearing, were transmitted by email, were never filed, and therefore will not appear on the record on appeal. The reporter's transcript and the minute order contain no reference to those acknowledged notifications, and no final order was ever prepared that tells everybody that me, the poor defenseless, ever sick with GI issues, Laura Michelle Owens, it was out. I didn't have a doctor's note, but I'll say I have a doctor's note because I want everyone to believe that I was on death's doorstep instead of at horsey shows. Unless the record is corrected and I, Laura Michelle Owens, get my way, the Court of Appeal will be presented with what appears to be an unexplained absence and a failure to appear. And we don't want that because I, Laura Owens, I'm never wrong. I'm always right. I'm a special little horsey princess. So you have to give me my way or I'll just go
abso-freaking-lutely bonkers until you can't stand me anymore. The motion is made pursuant to Code of Civil Procedure, Section 128, Subdivision A, California Rules of Court, blah, 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 and this court's inherent authority over its own records. The request for expedited consideration is made pursuant to the Code of Civil Procedure, Section 1005, Subdivision B, and California Rules of Court, Rule 30 point blah, 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 bunch of stuff. The motion is based on this notice of motion, the attached memorandum of points and authorities. And I, Laura Owens, am an authority on everything I talk about, otherwise I'll sue you. And the concurrently filed declaration of Laura Owens and exhibits A through E thereto, the records and files in this action, and any further matters the court may consider.
Memorandum of Points and Authorities.
On the morning of November 5, 2025, petitioner Laura Owens was in a hospital bed at Honor Health, Scottsdale, Arizona, being treated for gastrointestinal bleeding after a night of vomiting blood. I don't know why I didn't go into ER that very same moment I was allegedly having gastrointestinal bleeding and vomiting blood. Maybe I'm a dumbass because Steve called me a dumbass. Oh, do I have that somewhere? Where is it?
Steve has called me a dumbass?
Because Steve has called me a dumbass? Maybe I am a dumbass not to get my dumbass into an emergency room if I've got some kind of bleeding from various orifices all over my body. But I didn't do it, and well, if I want to tell my story the way I want to tell it, I went in the next morning to go do it at 5:37 a.m., hours before the hearing on my request to renew her domestic violence restraining order. me emailed this court and counsel for respondent Mike Marraccini to explain that she had been admitted and could not appear, and she offered HIPAA releases so the court and opposing counsel could verify her condition directly with the hospital. I couldn't be bothered as a dumbass
Steven called me a dumbass.
to actually send the papers directly, which as a patient who would have been hospitalized if I actually had gone to any medical treatment would have instant access to, if not printed off in physical paper form, to send photos of to the court and to opposing counsel. But I'm a dumbass.
Steven called me a dumbass.
What?
Am I overdoing it?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
You overdoing it?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm overdoing it.
Mm-hmm.
It was before 7 a.m. I don't do things before 7 a.m. If the police are coming to the hospital, it needs to be after 7 a.m. during business hours.
That voice is a lot of fun. That's a good model. It really is. It really is.
That one was good. The ones that I got, the monster and all that.
This one is pretty basic, but it's supposed to be a monster. We'll tune that a little bit more.
Yeah, I haven't played with. You could use the robot ones too, I suppose. There's a bunch of those. I didn't care for them. They were too Yeah, they were too vocodery for me. Yeah, I mean, you almost lose the words. I want stuff you can actually, understand the words, so they're intelligible.
You really want to understand the shit that he's putting in writing here?
Well, on a superficial, because it's all superficial. I mean,
yeah, fair enough.
Look at who we're talking about. The whole thing's superficial.
Yeah, the whole thing's.
Oh, my poor Laura was caught up in the Gilgo Beach stuff and Diddy, and it's like, please.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Please, someone needs to put your head in a CAT scan.
Please.
That probably wouldn't find anything. These people just operating on a weird
dark
frequency.
Void of nothingness, like the Twilight Zone.
Could be. Could be. Oh, where was I?
Court staff confirmed receipt in writing twice. So I know they got it. I want it to be in the court file, but that's not how it works, but I'm too much of a dumbass to know that.
The court, I gotta give that a break. The court dismissed the renewal request because petitioner was not present, in air quotes. See, I smack my mic all the time too, like other people do. And dissolved the temporary order protecting her. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, help, murder, police. She remained hospitalized overnight and underwent surgery the next day. That's not the way that works. But we're going to say we went into surgery the next day because we have to justify being away from the court somehow. TX says, hands above the desk. I refuse.
Yeah, that's an impossible ask.
Yeah, I can't zoom my camera out any further. I would have to scoot 10 feet that way. And
there's not 10 feet to spare in that.
Not in the cubbyhole.
Cubbyhole studio.
Nope. After reviewing court. Wait, a reviewing court will find none of this in the record. No, because it would have to be argued. The reporter's transcript of the hearing runs 5 pages and contains no mention of the emergency. Oh no! The emails, oh no! Or the court's acknowledgments, because they're not evidence. You submit something as evidence to be on the record, it needs to be able to be cross-examined. But obviously she's trying to find a loophole, isn't she? The minute order is equally silent, and no final order was ever prepared. The minute entry itself states, no order is prepared for today's hearing. The explanation for petitioner's absence exists, but it exists in the emails this court sent, received, and answered, and in the hospital records, materials that sit outside the case file because they were transmitted by email rather than filed. No, there's no stuff from hospital records that have been sent, as far as I'm aware. Respondents need counsel.
That supposedly were there? What?
I'll give you a HIPAA release so you can look in my patient portal, which she's done for like everything else, claiming there's proof in there. And as we know, because Omar said so, he wasn't going to trust anything that she was telling him. It's like, no, I'm not going to go digging through patient portals and shit. Bring me the fucking documents. That's your responsibility. Mm-hmm. If you were truthfully out the way you claim you were, you should have them right there in your hot little bitch ass horsey girl hands. Mm-hmm. I might be getting too graphic. I should turn it down a little bit.
I'm not going to stop you.
I know. Respondent's lead counsel, Omar Serrato, has publicly described the consequence. 13 days after the dismissal, he said on camera that, quote, luckily, because no record was made, petitioner's options for appeal are severely limited. Yeah, that's in the file. Which is true. If you want something on the record, dumbass, you've got to get your dumbass to court.
Yeah.
Or you've got to let them allow you to show up virtually, which the judge said, no, get your ass here. This is your matter. You brought this matter to the court. Get your ass here. Judge Gold was not playing around. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, we're not going to do this little game of, oh, let the poor horsey girl do whatever she wants. Oh, she doesn't want to come in today. Oh, that's okay. We'll just keep continuing indefinitely. So you never have to be cross-examined. Nope.
Stolen valor of ADA claims. Oh,
nope, get your ass over here.
Fuck off. Fuck all the way off.
And we knew she was never going to show up because she did not get permission from Arizona to leave the state. So I don't know if she was trying to avoid that little important detail getting sort of transmitted to San Francisco. Oh, I can't come because, I'm a criminal defendant and I have to ask permission from Arizona. I don't know if it was an avoidance of that or something else. Maybe everything. I don't know.
Her MO is to avoid responsibility for anything.
For everything, yeah.
So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Petitioner asks the court to place into its file and into the record on appeal the documents showing what the court knew and acknowledged before it was dismissed. No, the court didn't know anything. That's not factual. That is not. No, that could be a factual dispute even. And I don't even practice law, but that's what I think. Because her opening brief is in the pending appeal is due eminently. Now we're using words the same again. She asked that this motion be decided promptly on the papers. Oh, God. I wonder if Omar has to respond to this bullshit. Statement of facts. A, the parties, the renewing proceeding, and the order to appear in person.
Petitioner obtained a DVRO against respondent Mike Marraccini in 2018. The order was renewed in 2020. Following a contested hearing for an additional 5 years, neither the original order nor the renewal was ever vacated or reversed. In July 2025, petitioner timely sought a further renewal under family code of that section there. Respondent retained attorney Omar R. Serrato of the Eagle Law Firm to oppose the renewal. Attorney Rachel E. Juarez from the Emmy Award-winning Hot Bench, Associated in... No.
Associated in? Is that the right word? Maybe. It feels clumsy to me. I don't know why.
Associated in as co-counsel on October 31, 2025. After prior continuances, the renewal hearing was set for November 5, 25 in Department 405A before the Honorable Carolyn Gold, with petitioner ordered to appear in person, which she never did. Petitioner resides in Scottsdale, Arizona. Her earlier request to proceed without live testimony because she's a criminal defendant on documented medical grounds has been denied, so her in-person appearance remains required. Following the dismissal described below, petitioner filed a notice of appeal on December 4, 2025. The appeal is pending as Court of Appeal number A blah 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 blah. B, November 4, the court's reporter email.
I think that's supposed to be court reporter's email. I think. I think the possessive is in the wrong place.
Well,
And
maybe that was a
petitioner's
little bit of
non-waiver and reliance. What?
Some good AI hallucination.
Reliance?
Perhaps?
What the hell? Probably.
Hmm.
Maybe Chat GPT shit the bed here. Ick.
Possible.
On the morning of November 4, 2025, Department 405A emailed the parties, Owens, blah, blah, blah. Quote,
We are informed by the court reporters department that there's a high chance there will be no court reporter coverage tomorrow. Since this is a DVRO trial, the court needs to continue the trial if any party doesn't waive the court reporter. In the alternative, any party could also hire a private reporter. Please check your email through the day up to early tomorrow for updates for court location and reporter status.
Petitioner promptly responded that she would not waive her right to an official court reporter and was not comfortable proceeding with a privately arranged reporter because she believed that anyone that she doesn't hire herself, which she wasn't going to do because she's indigent, was going to be a JFC cult member and wasn't going to accurately take down the record because she's Delulu in the head-o. She received no response, but understanding from the court's email that the matter would likely be continued, absent her waiver, she canceled her planned drive to San Francisco and documented her reliance in writing the same morning.
Why are we saying reliance? Documented her reliance in writing? Reliance what? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
I don't get it.
I think the word should be reluctance, but what? What? Ugh, hurts my head. I'm trying to figure out the crap.
Just try not to think about how they're process all this shit in their brains.
Ooh, who's Church of POS? Do we have a new person? I like a good Church of POS.
Ooh. I
Ooh,
don't recognize.
ooh, yeah, it's a new name. Welcome, Church of POS.
Hey,
Welcome in.
Welcome.
Scrolling back, they say I was a big fan of KGO Radio, even those hosts that I did not agree with. It started to go downhill with the Bernie Ward debacle. I think Rich Lieberman talked about that a little bit. I haven't paid much attention to Rich Lieberman lately, quite honestly, because he's a little over the top for me. I'll just leave it at that. Oh my goodness!
We actually found a limit for you.
Yeah, yeah, and there were a couple people that kind of had him along on a live, and it just felt slightly creepy to me.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's an acquired taste. He's an acquired taste, and he was kind of making weird references, and at some point though he figured out, because he hadn't heard this story. Oh, I knew Ron Owens because I worked there with them, and they had me over, and we were friends until the whole thing was serious happened, and then Ron betrayed the radio and me, and then we didn't become. He just goes on and on and on. He tells the whole story. Well, I don't know about this Laura Owens thing, and then he started to figure it out. Well, I called Ron and Jan Owens, and I talked to them about it, and they say, well, it's all a bunch of lies, and so he came around eventually, but it's just like, oh God. Yeah, I don't know.
That sounds exhausting. To have to sit in the room with that.
TX says, he hint been around. He hint? I like hints. I need all the help I can get. I need hints. Lots of hints. Church POS says, Bernie Ward was a host that was convicted on federal child porn charges. But of course. Never mind. I almost want to ask the guy's political inclination, but never mind. I can take some guesses.
I'm going to guess straight, white, Republican, married man, cisgender. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Rich hasn't been on much. I think it's what TX is trying to tell me. Yeah, last I checked on him, and there wasn't a whole lot that was new, and I went, that's probably for the better. An acquired taste. I mean, check it out. He's kind of weird, but never a little bit creepy. He's kind of slightly hitting on a couple ladies. I was like, what?
Oh,
come on.
Well, that's getting a little not okay territory, but also like some would levy that accusation against, I don't know, myself of,
Yeah, it was
an
just a couple other
acquired
people who were talking about the case, and it was getting weird. I'm like, this feels a
Mm-hmm.
little uncomfortable. Okay, I think I'm done. All right, where was I? Let's see. C. Petitioner was excluded from the reporter communications till after private report had been secured. Doesn't matter. You don't get to decide them. If you aren't paying, you don't get to decide the court reporter because they're all professionals. They all have to have certification.
Since when?
It
do you
shouldn't
get to
make any
choose
difference.
The court reporter, like why does that even matter?
Because she's got this fantasy that if it's not someone she approves of, they're going to get it wrong and not tell the story right. That's what it was all about.
Wow.
Omar shouldn't be allowed to choose them because I don't trust it. I mean, that's the crux. That's the TLDR. I think it went on for like 10 pages, but...
Big fucking deal. I mean, and nowadays it's just like, I don't know. Hey,
It should be a nothing burger.
So have a good night, IB.
It should be.
Thanks for joining.
Bye, IB. Thanks for coming by. It should be a nothing burger. I mean, anyone should be, oh, thank God they're paying for the court reporter. We don't have to. But no,
Yeah, like,
Laura
who
Owens
gives
is
a
like, oh, no, that's just going to take away my rights to an accurate and fair transcript. I mean, it's just a bunch of psychotic nonsense. I don't know how else to explain it. As somebody who is a layperson and doesn't practice such things, it's like, I mean, what else is it? It's an unfounded, bizarre fear and paranoia that someone's going to be unprofessional.
I mean,
but of
at
course,
that
she
point,
has to
just
control
hire
the narrative.
Robots to make the fucking
Control.
transcripts.
Well, there's reasons.
Well,
There's
I know
reasons.
that. Still, and I get
That's
it.
why they still do it the old-fashioned way.
Well, I'm not trying to dismiss the court reporter as a profession, but like, if it's that big of a fucking deal, then like, I don't know. Like, I have my issues with AI. I also use it, as y'all are very well aware, and it can do a damn good job with transcripts. It really can. That's like fine if you don't like ask permission to do like have the ChatGPT or Copilots or whatever like make it. I don't know. It's just that seems such like a stupid little detail, a completely tiny little microscopic detail to get all bent out of shape for, and like
Wallace says, "Boo AI." Hellville said "Boo AI" on Saturday, and I thought it was funny. It's like, Jeep Daddy's gonna get all flustered and hot and bothered.
I don't.
It's like he loves AI.
I don't love it. I'm just leveraging it where I can.
Well, same thing.
No, that's not true.
You're like, it is my best friend and companion that helps me sort through all the garbage in the world.
I make it read all of the shit that I don't want to read so that I don't have more brain damage. And then I force Echoes to sit through it. And he's usually the one that makes me sit through and sift all this shit out in the real world.
Church of POS asks the question, Ron and Jan have been out of the limelight for many years. Why the interest in them now? Other than this being a soap opera. Well, that's it. And this soap opera began with youngest daughter, Laura Michelle Owens, who is indicted on 14 felony counts in Arizona for fraud, forgery, perjury, tampering with physical evidence, taking the identity of another, and a whole host of other things, for the fraudulent claim against former ABC Bachelor Clayton Echard that she was made pregnant by him with twins in a matter of like 10 days after she gave him a couple BJs. You know, somehow a blowjob turned into twins. And she somehow, and she said all of these pee tests, all of these HCG pee tests, urine tests, proved that she was pregnant because they came up positive. And the Arizona state, where was I going? I just lost it. Damn it, I hate it. I'm on a good train and I lose it.
Nice job.
The Maricopa County Attorney's Office, in their investigatory report, found that Laura had been purchasing vials of HCG and had them quietly couriered to her private casita, the pool house, in back of the main house. So not only did they find the vehicle where mom and daddy live, not only do they have this case where she was committing fraud, extorting men to be in relationships with her, because she claimed to be pregnant. So it was emotional coercion, and some of it was extortion. Some of it was financial extortion when she claimed to Clayton during the paternity case back year and a half ago, plus almost 2 years ago now, actually. June 10, that is 2 years ago. Never mind. Right? Yeah, June 10, 24. When she claimed so many things, she said to Clayton, Clayton, I'm going to sue you for $1.4 million unless you drop this paternity suit. Because she was on the ropes. There were so many holes poked in her fraudulent story of being pregnant by him that it turned into a whole big thing. Not only is it about daughter Laura Owens and all of her fraud, but also about the family and fraud as well, or what appears to be lots of financial fraud. There's a wonderful content creator, Big Tiff with 2 F's dog, Big Tiff dog, also here on YouTube. Tiff has been looking at the financial problems of the Owens family, including Laura, and all of these bankruptcies. Ronn and Jan have filed, this is bankruptcy number 2. First, they filed a Chapter 13 earlier last year. That failed. That got dismissed. They're trying to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy despite making an income of approximately $21,000 a month. Laura Owens tried to file for Chapter 7 bankruptcy to avoid a $149,000 judgment plus interest, which is now over $220,000, to Clayton Eckerd for being a fraudulent liar. So that's the interest. That's the TLDR.
Yep.
Did anyone in chat do it better?
Oh no, they're all.
That's about as quick of a TLDR as I can do.
Yeah, and
that's leaving a lot out.
Well, the only color I think I would add as to why mommy and daddy are so wrapped up into this is because they are the enablers, and a lot of the patterns and the common threads here really do point back to like in this conspiracy theory cheap daddy, or conspiracy theory daddy, if you will. I don't know, whatever. But that a lot of these threads point back to the mom sort of being the ringleader of this and sort of like teaching and encouraging and like perpetuating Laura's.
This is a
behavior.
Familial history and pattern of abusive tendencies.
Yep. And
to threaten, coerce, and extort men to be in relationships with Laura Owens, and getting the participation of family members to engage in those schemes and artifices, shall we say.
Yeah. And so like they have continued to insert themselves into this entire fiasco. And that's why they keep coming back up. And are
they can't stay out of it.
They can't stay out of it.
Jan Black does not want to stay out of it because she believes Laura is so right. They're so I usually have the words. They're so codependent. They're so codependent and so enmeshed in their scheming together as a family that they can't. Yeah. Laura has relied on their financing to engage in her fraudulent behavior.
One of the early videos that Echoes tortured me with over this whole thing was some police body cam footage when they went to raid the casita to get with a warrant. It was a full above board warrant and everything. And the reactions that mommy had during this whole episode, there was no way she could not have been involved or orchestrate. She had to have. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why these two are so intertwined in it. And they keep trying over and over and over and over and over again to lean on Ronn's celebrity status as why
to exploit his celebrity status.
Right. Why they shouldn't be held accountable. Or why they should get a pass, or poor us. Look at the GoFundMe, because it's like, it's so
Ronn is so sick.
He's so sick, but he was such a staple of this go community. And we just oh my god, like it just like they're trying to pull the shit.
Poor Llama. Llama says, no, a skunk is sprayed outside and I'm wide awake again. So, okay, anyone who needs to keep Llama awake, just have the skunks at hand. There's the answer.
Skunk spray.
Let's see. What else?
I'll remember that. For the next
Wallace says
12 plus
echoes in
hours.
his mechanical keyboard were fast AF. Sorry. I was ready to go with that answer. It just happens.
Yep.
When I can type pretty fast when I want to, but it's not something that's sustainable, really. I'm getting old. I'm older than I look, folks. I promise. I really am. Someone was saying, you're like, what, 33? I'm like, no, I wish. Not even close by a decade plus. I'll take it.
If you want the evidence.
Shh. If Jeep Daddy doxes me, he's banned.
I'll never bring you chocolate milk again.
I can live with that. My doctor would probably prefer it that way. Oh, where was I? Meanwhile, Mr. Serrato, I like it. Meanwhile, back on the farm, do I have... Nope, not that one. Nope. There we go. Meanwhile, Mr. Serrato and court staff exchanged emails about securing a private reporter without including me, Laura Owens. I'm feeling so left out. At 10:10 a.m., Mr. Serrato asked, may we have a remote reporter if we can't find someone to be there in person? At 3:32 p.m., Deputy Clerk, Geraldine Anderson asked him, is this reporter certified? At 3:42, he confirmed that we have successfully secured a court reporter for the proceedings scheduled for tomorrow, November 5. Petitioner saw none of those messages until she was added to the chain late that afternoon after the reporter had been secured. She then objected in writing to the appointment of the privately retained reporter and reiterated her non-waiver status. See, she's just being a bitch.
Yeah.
I like your buttons. We just need to make your buttons longer. We need longer clucks. Yeah, see, I mean, that's like, you hardly hear it.
It's just a sound effect. I didn't
It's
want to
too
get you
quick?
copyright struck. I've got longer ringtone type things. I was looking out for your best interest, and this is how you treat me.
Yeah, that's a problem if it's from like actual titles. That is a problem. Never mind. That's a whole separate problem. Maybe we should make our own 8-bit stuff that sounds like it, huh?
Yeah, well, maybe the robots can do that.
Yeah. I would have to play with them a little bit. They might do it. They might do it.
I don't know. we'll have to like have a collab session, and I can just show you all the little sound clips that I've got from collecting over the last 20 years.
Okay. At 4:49 p.m., the court confirmed the matter remained on the calendar. Petitioner booked a flight that evening. Yeah, sure. Booked a flight, but didn't have permission from the state.
Mm-hmm.
Convenient. At 4:49 p.m. on November 4, or maybe she got an emergency one this time around. I can't remember now. It's all blurring together in my pointed little head again. 4:49 p.m. November 4, court manager Francis Yokota, emailed all parties. For clarification, this matter remains on the calendar for tomorrow at 9 a.m. before Judge Gold, as the court has not continued this matter. Parties are to appear as previously court ordered. Oops. That evening, within hours, and despite significant financial hardship because I'm reliant on mommy and daddy, petitioner's family purchased a ticket for her on United Flight UA 1557, departing Phoenix at 6:25 a.m. the next morning. The e-ticket issued at 7:20 p.m. Petitioner sent the confirmation to the court. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see if it's one of those refundable ones she could have just like gotten and then canceled. You know?
Yeah.
Because she would. She wasn't going to be there. I'm dying. I'm bleeding. I can't go, but I got an emergency.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bitch, please.
I think there's a quote. It may not have been every orifice. Hopefully not. I mean, if you aren't going right into the fucking hospital in the ER department, bleeding out of any orifice unexpectedly, you're nuts.
I mean, I would probably...
It either isn't happening... I mean, GI bleeding of any kind. I mean, this is what they teach you like in health class. If you're bleeding from places you shouldn't be bleeding from normally, get your ass into the hospital. That's
what it's...
I'm old, and I know that.
You are old. Again, verification. Just DM me.
Shh, or I'll sue.
You'll sue. Okay.
That's the theme
okay,
here, right?
Laura.
No thanks, MK says, Jeep Daddy, you have nice buttons.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
His buttons are a little shinier. Mine are a little more Lost, worse for wear, I suppose. Echoes is 69. Not right now. I'm here doing this with you all. There's no 69. See, you got to use that one at long last. I told you it would happen eventually.
I know. Well, yes.
November 5, petitioner was hospitalized before the hearing, notified the court twice, and offered HIPAA releases. Court staff acknowledged both parties. Fuck it. Late that night and into the early morning of November. See, I'm already done. We've been going for 2 hours. And
you're already so checked out on this
page
document.
5 of 12.
Oh my God, 12
12
pages? Fuck.
Yeah.
This dribble? Oh my God.
It's Laura Owens. We have read some of the Medium blogs. You should know this.
Yes.
What should be like a 1-page filing takes her at least 7.
This will get awkward.
You're welcome. Late that night and into the early morning of November 5, petitioner experienced repeated episodes of vomiting blood, a recurrence of prior gastrointestinal bleeding that her physicians had warned required immediate emergency care. If they had warned, why did we not deal with this sooner? If it's real that this exists, which I doubt.
It's about as real as the sonogram.
Yeah. I mean, someone has a documented history and is facing criminal charges for fabricating medical documents. There's that.
Mm-hmm.
She canceled her morning flight, went directly to the Honor Health Emergency Department the next morning. You're stupid. And was admitted at approximately 5:37 a.m. Who was driving? Before 9 a.m. hearing, she emailed the court, Mr. Serrato, Miss Suarez, and responded. Oh, let me see. I need something.
I am writing to inform the court that I'm unable to appear for today's DVRO trial due to a sudden and serious medical emergency. I experienced multiple severe medical episodes involving vomiting blood. I had no choice but to cancel my morning flight and go directly to the emergency room, which I didn't do till the next morning, even though I supposedly had it earlier that previous night. I'm currently at Honor Health Hospital, where I'm receiving IV fluids and where they are determining... what? Where they are... I'll just read it. Receiving IV fluids and where they are determining treatment for gastrointestinal bleeding.
That's not how that works. I'll finish it off and I'll say why.
Yeah.
I can provide medical documentation confirming this as soon as it becomes available, or as soon as I can make it myself and make it look plausible. And I'm more than willing to execute HIPAA releases as well as for the court and opposing counsel regarding my visit to the hospital. These circumstances clearly establish good cause for continuance.
Number one, you wait till you have a diagnosis. That diagnosis could happen quickly, depending on what they find. Number 2, we don't say why we're receiving IV fluids. There's reasons. You don't just walk into the ER and they plug you into IV. No, they don't do that.
No?
No. Having been a few times.
I mean, same, but...
You know, I'm no stranger to an ER department with some of my problems, unfortunately. Meh. Cut! Everyone's trying to guess in chat. Not by a long shot. You know, if people actually paid attention to what I say in streams when I do drop little breadcrumbs for my future doctors, they'd figure it out.
But K-dubs is like the answer to everything on the internet is 42. Let's just be real.
The single part is true, but
yes,
I know someone who would like to make me not single, but I won't mention them in chat.
Well,
because that would be rude.
I'll admit it. He needs to get some ass, okay?
Yeah, I need a meaningful one-night stand. Now, preferably something longer than one night. I'm tired of the one-night stands.
You haven't had a one-night stand since 1997.
No.
Oh wait, you had a one-night stand.
It just
lasted a while, and they eventually broke your door.
Yeah, that one-night stand has turned into celibacy. Oh,
guess
the
you're gonna
Mormons
enter the
wished.
priesthood? I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Never mind. I won't tell you how many tales I told to a bishop.
Well, I can
So
only.
I'm not
I can
going
only
to answer these questions for you. I'm going to give you the answer you want to hear because you're a pervert. I'm not going to answer what's actually going on because it's perverted.
Hey,
Bunch of creepy pervs. I'm talking to the bishop.
oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Well, I could tell that to you too, but that's different.
I mean, I am a pervert, but I own it.
Well, yeah. Well, the bishops don't own their pervertedness. Now, tell me about all your sexual stuff, because I, the Mormon bishop, need to make sure you're worthy to do Mormon things.
You and put you in the temple so you can tell
God. Well, make sure you're dressed in white.
up.
Now, don't wear any colored underwear because they'll see everything.
See right through. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of funny, and it happened too.
Yeah.
And girls, if you're at that time of the month, you can't do certain things that involve water. Sorry.
Yeah, that would be not good.
Oh, God, there's so much chlorine that I can smell it in my nose.
What?
The burning sensation. Talk about traumatic experiences.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
This is why Echoes and I are like thick as fucking thieves, is because we
That's
trauma
true.
bonded. Like,
It's trauma bonding.
multiple times over. Okay, like y'all don't even understand how many layers.
TX says, did we see the beautiful class action against the church? Which one?
Yeah, which one?
I know of several.
There's been several attempts, but they've got like 7 floors worth of lawyers in their headquarters, and then an entire
ridiculous.
firm that has another tall building in Salt Lake that is their outside counsel.
Becca says, not me over here in white PJ pants and black underwear. Hey, you do you. You do you. I tend to go far beyond chromatic colors, and Jeep Daddy will testify to that too.
That is true. I can also verify. Just here.
Yeah, it's true. Very colorful over here. Very colorful. Court manager Yokoda replied in writing. Email received, thanks. Petitioner sent a second update reporting that she was being admitted would require an under anesthesia procedure, which we never mentioned because we don't know what the hell we're talking about, and was not expected to be released until the following day after some strange reason court's over. The court acknowledged again in writing before the hearing. Good morning, Ms. Owens. Email received, thanks. Petitioner remained hospitalized overnight and underwent the procedure under anesthesia on November 6th. Her hospital records are attached to her declaration as Exhibits C and D. Wait, are there exhibits? Other exhibits? Let me look.
Inquiring minds wish to know, did you wear your baker's hat and know your secret handshakes?
No, I was a lazy learner. I never memorized them.
But did you do it?
Of course. I went to the temple many times, especially on the mission. That was kind of the escape from doing missionary work, was going to the temple. When we weren't inappropriately playing D&D games with the entire zone.
Naughty. Oh my God.
Oh, I know. I loved it. That's when I knew I was done. It's like, you know what? I'd much rather play D&D than run around knocking on doors doing this bullshit. And that's after we had some quorum of the 12 show up to the mission. It's like, these guys are frauds. I'm over this. I was on my way out after that. You meet those guys in person and behind the closed doors when they give you the riot act, and they're nasty people, and they don't put on the effervescent, loving, grandpa type thing in front of the cameras, in front of other people. They're a bunch of phonies.
Like,
they're a bunch of phonies, all of them.
Scripted and well, like, orchestrated, and everything is like timed to the second. What?
I met Holland and Ballard. When they weren't, it's like the old politician thing. When they aren't kissing babies, they're stealing their lollipops, and it's 100% true of all those guys. Mm-hmm. Some of them are a little better at hiding it, and some of them are a little bit more genuinely effusive than others. But by and large, they've all got their jobs to do. They need the numbers to do things. That's what they're after. They've got to balance the checkbooks. They've got to make it look real. Yep. It's like, that sucks. Some of them do actually believe the delusion. Some of them are frauds.
They've drunk the Kool-Aid so deeply that they don't have any choice, and it's the same thing that happens to like true alcoholics, where like their brain gets soaked. That's all they believe or whatever, and like it's the same thing with like big corporate daddies and the C-suite.
Llama is asking, speaking of Mormons, are you going to cover the bricks and minifigs craziness? What do you think, Jeep Daddy?
Yes.
Well, I think
will
we
need
almost
some
have
time.
to.
I will need some time to get myself up to speed because I've only heard a couple
There's a
of
lot.
like the end highlights, and so I really need to like go
There's
through the
a
whole
lot.
thing.
Well, the amount of
heard-
Mormon scandal involved sounds like it would be worth our time.
I think so.
And we could take a break here and there from Laura Owens, God forbid.
I think the LO audience here, the LOU audience that we're like so gracious to have, and thank you so much for that. Y'all would fucking love this. The little
wild.
hints that I've gotten of this, it's almost as nutty as this.
Yeah. It sounds a little more criminal. Like downright
K-dubs,
theft.
don't get started on Mormons. Seriously.
Like downright theft.
K-dubs, Echoes and I have we've
lived that trauma. Been there, done that.
We started long ago with that. So the starting has already occurred.
We've got the PTSD to prove it.
I'll gladly share my stack of medication due to that. And
Mama says, "Oh, very much do it. Peer pressure, peer pressure." I know Llama and Buffy are going to do it, I think, sometimes too. But they're still getting caught up with Owens and Eckert. I think they're going to be talking about Owens and Eckert for the next 6 months. It's like, maybe they'll do it with Terry.
With that keeps on giving.
Terry True Crime and do it in the evening session. That could work.
The real torture that I could actually dish out to Echoes is if I had my fancy piano with piano rolls that had primary songs and hymns on them.
Oh God. Did those ever? Oh, I hope that never happened.
Not that I'm aware of, but I mean, there's some crazy Mormon out there that probably thought that was a cool thing. So I mean, if I dug hard enough, but do I really want that in my search history?
Already covering the bricks and minifigs this week. I think I did listen to part of that. God. I think I couldn't finish it because work got in the way. I'm getting behind in all the content stuff I consume. It's terrible.
It's
just too much out there.
With all the jobs and that, it's hard. Like I started my new role this week, and I've been reading more wikis and sites and
it's a lot
things. That's like,
getting caught up. On April 29, respondent filed a motion under Family Code that thing seeking $109,633.98 in attorney's fees and costs arising from the dismissed renewal proceeding set for hearing on July 20, 2026. Oh, that's coming up. On May 6 of this year, 2026, petitioner served a written objection documenting defects in the motion, including that the supporting billing statement submitted under oath contained entries describing events that had not yet occurred on the dates billed. Oh, Omar talked about this, how Laura was bitching that the dates weren't accurate. Yeah, never mind. A case number not assigned until November 5th.
Your sonogram wasn't accurate either, bitch.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, the pregnancy tests weren't accurate when you're injecting yourself with HCG, so there's that problem. Yeah. On August 19, 2025, entry billing for research concerning a bankruptcy adversary proceeding not filed until January 9, and in August 14, entry billing a conference with co-counsel, although Ms. Juarez did not associate into the case to October 31st. And that the sole witness declaration supporting the motion's theory that the petitioner had feigned her incapacity, the declaration of Kristen Hart in Exhibit 11 to the fee motion, described observations. So this is what it's about right here. Described observations at a Scottsdale equestrian venue on October 21 and 22 that the official USCF, whatever, competition records and contemporaneous transport records established could not have occurred on those dates. Bullshit. People saw her. People saw her. We've got the I've got the Instagram picture. I need to bring that up a few clicks so I can just bring it up. Look, here's Laura Owens on Instagram receiving an award for being there that very week when she was supposed to have her ass in California. We got it. That I got it before they yanked it. I was so proud of myself that day.
Receipts, girl. We've got the receipts.
I did a quick live. Megan Fox was first because someone got it to her first. I think I might have been second that covered it that evening. It was a Sunday. It was a Sunday when we got the news. Because I remember I rushed home from work and I'm like, oh my God, this happened. And I captured the image and I talked about it, I think, for about 45 minutes. Because I did some other quick digging and found other I've got a video. I've got a video on it, folks. Go look. Go look in the list. It's there. It has all the stuff. Let's see. The next day, May 7, respondent withdrew the motion without prejudice and filed a procedural posture correction, acknowledging a misstatement in the motion. No correction of the hardened declaration has ever been filed. This was her saying, that girl's a liar. She can't talk about me. The usual. Respondent's attorneys also appeared in public interviews and media segments characterizing the procedural dismissal as a decision on the merits and suggesting the 2018 and 2020 orders had been undone. Although those orders were never vacated, when you don't show up to the final renewal, bitch, it's gone. It's done. It's over. It's over. You didn't go. But I'm going to get my way, God damn it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's
it's my reality. I don't give a shit. I don't care. But
so
anybody
weird.
else says
These
you
appearances
can't show up here before 7 a.m. Oh my God. Whatever.
It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my
I don't have
God,
that one either. Do you want that one?
Yeah, I'll be.
You're going to have to update your list. I haven't clipped that one, but I can do that.
I'll
add
just
that to the
put
black
it in,
chair.
Just
You
put
can
it
have
in the
them.
folder. Just put it in the folder. It's that simple. I made it so easy for you.
I know, but I have to do the work, and that work hasn't been done yet.
Okay, fine, whatever.
I know,
Jesus
whatever.
Christ. Look like chat. Look what he does to me. Look what he does to me.
And respondent himself appeared in a segment on Inside Edition. Oh wait, I skipped a little bit. Respondent's attorneys also appeared in public interviews and media segments without my permission, characterizing the procedural dismissal as a decision on the merits and suggesting I read part of it, I guess. The 2018 and 20 orders had been undone, although those orders were never vacated, and respondent himself appeared in a segment on Inside Edition. Did it sound like this?
Oh no.
No.
Inside Edition.
That sounds a little more like Inside Edition. These appearances were followed by a wave of harassing messages directed at a petitioner. Please. She thinks whenever anybody says her name that, it's harassment. It's instantly harassment. You get my name out your mouth. It's harassment. Crazy. This court has the authority to complete and correct its record and is the right court to do it. Oh, God, this is so clumsy. Every court has the power to amend and control its process and records so that they conform to the truth.
Truth. Really? Let's talk about the truth, girl. Okay.
The clerk's, maybe I should say clock, like they do in the UK. The clock's transcript on appeal is built from the, no, that doesn't work. Built from the documents filed or lodged in the Superior Court. And the Court of Appeal may augment the record only with documents filed or lodged in the case in the Superior Court. Some of this doesn't make sense to me. The relief, therefore, must begin here. Materials that were before this court by email but never filed must first be ordered, filed, and lodged in this court before the Court of Appeal can consider them part of the record. That ain't going to happen easily.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't going to happen easily. There's got to be a challenge. That's how court processes are adversarial by design. So people can't just make shit up and have it part of the official court record. She's got a problem.
Like making up your disability.
Making up shit?
Stolen valor, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Making up
stolen blah, blah,
procedures. I wasn't going to bring up.
I like that. Stolen blah, blah, blah.
Stolen blah, blah, blah. I mean, why don't you clip that and then use that on your fucking pads, okay?
Becca says, they're telling the truth about me. That's harassment.
Oh,
yep.
No.
That's exactly what she thinks. Based on her very own written statements here.
Mm-hmm. They're making fun of me. Oh my God. They're going to shut the fuck
The
up.
internet is talking again. Stop them. Stop them.
Judge, can you tell them Reddit to not do that anymore? Oh my God.
You know, that's a big thing with the bricks and minifigs things there were attorneys running around saying, shut your mouth. You can't talk about this. Bitch, that's First Amendment.
Yeah.
And I guess a guy who's, what was his name? Reckless Ben? Am I remembering that right? Who was really involved, got involved a little too much, and
yeah, I think he was up on the. I think I've seen a couple.
Yeah, he was showing up on site and making demands. I'm like, ooh, not a move I would make. Not a move I would make as an outsider to the case.
Yeah,
that's when you start crossing that kind of stuff, you're asking to get smacked down by the system too. Use your platform smartly and intelligently and factually with evidence. But don't be showing up making demands, trying to help people. That's
don't
dangerous.
be a dumbass. My God, like
you got to take a chapter from other people who do this a little bit more seriously, and they raise lots of money to get people really good lawyers and fight it in the system, because that's where you got to do it. Otherwise, you're going to be a defendant yourself, which you don't want to be.
Yeah, that's not the side of the bench you want to be on.
Nope. The reviewing court retains parallel authority to order corrections and to correct this court to settle disputes about omissions. But But the efficient first step is in this court. The completeness of the trial court record is not a technicality. The Supreme Court has called it crucial to a litigant's ability to obtain meaningful appellate review. A reviewing court that cannot see what the trial court knew cannot decide what the trial court acted within its discretion. God, what a sob fest. Argument. Oh God, her trying to argue legally. This could be hysterical. November 4 or 5 communications and supporting documents should be ordered, filed, or lodged and included in the record. Nope, they can't. They shouldn't. Because they need to be admitted properly as evidence, at which time they need to be cross-examined and or scrutinized by opposing counsel. There's an opposition here.
Hey,
there is an objection potential here.
You are entitled to face your accuser.
Yeah. Well, it's all part of that stuff.
That's kind of part of the thing. I mean, at least, before the orange stain, everywhere. But
that was my Cheetos. Sorry.
Oh, that was your Cheetos?
I ate some Cheetos. No, I haven't eaten Cheetos in years.
I'm about to say.
I do like the cheesy puffs, though. I don't know why. I like cheesy puffs more than I do Cheetos. Cheetos are a little too dense.
The Costco,
I like the
yes,
like
the
balls
tub of those things. Yeah,
I can inhale those like they're air
everywhere. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love those.
Mine was the pretzel bites with the little just
peanut butter
of fake peanut butter in the middle.
You can actually get okay ones. Sometimes I get them from Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I can't do that. My doctors would not approve.
Why? Because the peanut butter?
Too many carbs.
It's not that much for the pretzels if you don't inhale them all the time.
That's the problem, is I would eat half the fucking tub. Don't you know how those things work?
Because the peanut butter, I don't just inhale it. Now, if they were filled with like cheesy stuff, I would be in trouble. Oh, who was it? Oh, what was it? Someone was talking about something pretzels. Was it Buffy? Oh my God. Now I can't remember who it was. It was a couple weeks ago. Like some kind of pretzel chips with like Parmesan cheese. I forget now. I was in someone's chat and they were talking about pretzel somethings. I'm like, ooh, where can I get those? And I didn't get an answer. I was so disappointed. I'm like, ooh, I like flavor pretzel-y things.
Yeah,
I can't eat too much of them, but I do like them.
Salt, to be honest, like.
Oh yeah, well of course.
I guess I'm some sort of cow, and you can just insert all the jokes, but shut your face for a second. That I could absolutely, totally have a salt lick and be.
Oh,
happy.
It must have been Buffy. Llama says, yeah, Buffy loves her pretzel chips. I can't find pretzel chips very much around here. I don't know why. See, Jennifer says, especially if they can include a Bugs Bunny gif, the way he exaggerates the word no. Oh, wait, okay, that's another conversation.
I've used that at
Never
Corporate
mind.
Daddy I've used that very gif. I know that gif, and I've used it at work.
Wow. Becca says, Simply White Cheddar Puffs are so good. Yes, the white cheddar stuff. What was it? Captain's Booty was one I liked. That was pretty decent. I think it was called Captain's Booty. Insert jokes there. White cheddar. Yeah, white cheddar stuff is good on puffs. I don't know why. Love it. The materials described in sections 2B and through 2E above are the contemporaneous written communications of November 4 and 5, messages this court itself sent, received, and answered together with the flight confirmation, the hospital records substantiating the emergency. They are not new evidence assembled for appeal. Yeah, they are, because they were never admitted into the evidence, bitch. They are what was actually before the court when it ruled. No, because it was not entered into evidence, bitch. They go directly to the questions the dismissal presents on appeal, what the court knew when it dismissed, whether petitioner's absence was willful or excused. Well, it was both. Well, no, it wasn't both. It was willful, not excused. I stand corrected. The court decided, no, you're not excused. Get your ass in person. And whether brief continuance rather than dismissal and dissolution of the protective order was the appropriate response. You didn't show up. You were ordered to. You were given 2 chances. Most courts don't give you extra chances. They usually don't. So you missed your first chance because you had to be at a horsey show so you could win an award, and then you blew it on the second one too. That's pretty stupid.
Well, she blew a few things, but
the illness of a party is recognized good cause for continuance, which was telegraphed months before the hearing even happened. I've got issues, Judge, she wrote. When was it? Was it September or was it early October? I'm going to have issues. I have special stuff I need to do. I mean, she telegraphed it before it even happened. We all called it. It's like, no, she's going to claim some medical thing. First, it was an ADA thing to go to horsey shows, and then it was a medical thing. So we kind of missed the ADA thing, but now that one's out there too. Next paragraph. Because rule that one limits augmentation document filed or lodged in the Superior Court, petitioner asks this court to order the identified materials filed or lodged nunc pro tunc. What? Ooh, Latin words. Damn. Gotta look it up. We're trying to sound like a lawyer. This is funny. What does it mean? What does it mean? Is a Latin phrase meaning now for then, used in law to retroactively correct clerical errors in court records without changing the original judgment. Dumb bitch. Oh my God.
I don't know. Maybe she's like paying for the low grade GPT.
Someone was speculating they might be paying for a Westlaw access or some such thing.
Yeah, but...
Or might be using someone else's bar card for Westlaw access, I've also heard.
Oh.
I don't know if that's true or not. That's speculation. But certain things would make sense in that case.
Like certain people that have a very specific pronunciation of their name?
It's pronounced gin like you drink and grass like you mow.
Possible.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Possible.
I don't know. I was speculating.
I don't think it's impossible.
Certainly not.
I don't think it's impossible. I don't have factual evidence of that, so again, that would be speculation.
Well, neither do I, but I'm just going to push the button and we'll see what happens.
I know. You're good at pushing buttons.
Yours included.
Yeah, well, my buttons are easy to push. They're kind of big and beveled and light up very pretty.
Yes, and you're good at pushing mine, and this is why we are basically family.
That's true. You know, although we're going to have to be careful as we get old. Okay, we can't have heart rate over 110. Stop it. I'm going into AFib. Settle down. Oh, let's see. Limits augmentation documents. Petitioner asks the court to order we read that. God, I got distracted by Latin that she's not using very well.
Some bullshit Latin terms.
These people are legends in their own minds, including Mommy Dearest, who thought she was a probate attorney. My God.
Hey, Jen, thank you so much for joining us in the comments and the chat and everything. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you, Jen the Couch Fairy. Enjoy your not couch. I hope you aren't sleeping on the couch. I hope it's a nice fluffy bed.
Yes.
Ferry away off to Fairy Dreamland. Wallace, as Patrick was talking about the references being specifically Westlaw cases in some way. Yes. He did touch on that when he joined Tiff and Bruce, if I'm not mistaken. Or was he on with Lauren? No, I can't remember. See, it all just blurs together in my head because I watch everybody when I can.
So that's why I was trying to
Westlaw
build out
cases
the robots
in some way didn't quite understand. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure like to help it. The robots will help us keep our minds straight.
Yeah, because what is it? I think there's Westlaw and there's also, what is it, LexisNexis? I think are two indices and codexes that one can dig up case law and all sorts of crap on. I don't know much about it because I don't practice in law.
Well,
but I know it exists.
Is evil because like they also are in bed with like insurance companies and like all the data that your car emits gets aggregated and sent off and used to adjust your premiums.
What is this?
Oh,
Jennifer C is giving us recipes.
Ooh.
1:1 ratio of butter, coconut oil, peanut oil. What are we talking about? Are we talking about popcorn?
Probably popcorn.
It's perfect with a dash of salt or no salt and a heaping tablespoon of cheese powder. Oh, that sounds marvelous.
I really don't want to be 300 pounds again, but this really doesn't trend well. It says really
I would have to go super shopping for all those. Although, if we're talking about popcorn, I would suggest not butter. At least not full butter.
No,
I would suggest clarified butter.
I did air, and what I would do olive oil.
You have an
was
air popcorn.
butter infused.
Oh yeah, you guys are talking about popcorn. See, I'm not even paying attention. I'm trying to read, and you guys are talking about
You're trying
food.
to read, and I'm just distracting the fuck out of you and everybody else. And that's
I know.
what
I'm gonna have to play with that.
For.
I do have some popcorn. I need to start using it up. Because let's see.
How much more of this dribble do you actually want to read?
I don't know. I can finish it off. The November 5 minute order. The only memorialization of dismissal should be corrected to reflect the notifications the court had received and acknowledged. No, because they're not part of the official record. They have to be entered in as evidence as such. They do. Just as motion practice is a certain thing. That's part of the record because it's motion practice. Anyhow, because no final order was ever prepared, the minute entry is the entire official account of the disposition, which makes its accuracy a matter of real consequence. As written,
you should make your words a matter of accuracy. And
I'm trying to read quickly. Stop. As written, it records the effect, non-appearance, while omitting the cause the court had already acknowledged. Well, you didn't show up. The reasons why are immaterial, unless the court approves it. It's that simple. It wasn't approved. The court said, "Get your ass here." You didn't. Oh, but I should get special exemption because I was dying. I'm dying. Oh, that's another one. That's another one. God damn it! Where's my writing utensil?
I don't know your life.
I think that's the one I dropped on the floor.
Oh, the one you threw off like a cat?
Yeah.
Good job.
It's gone. I don't know where it is, and it's too dark in here.
It fell into the abyss of your piles all over.
It fell into the abyss of the cubby hole.
Christ,
that's too bad. I'll have to remember later. I want that little clip from Agatha Christie.
I have to friends in chat and replay crew. I have offered on a number of occasions to come over and help clean out piles.
The cubby hole? Never mind. Shh. I'm finishing.
That's what
I'm trying to finish here.
That's what
Stop interrupting. Not today. Communicated to the court twice before the hearing. Petitioner asked that the minute order be corrected to or supplemented to reflect the court's pre-hearing receipt and acknowledgement of her medical emergency notifications and her written objection and non-wavering regarding the court reporter. Oh my God. Damn it, it needs to say what I want it to say for my appeal.
We're back to the court reporter thing. Oh my God.
Yes, we are.
Jesus Christ.
The correction does not change the disposition. It conforms the record to the truth, which is what Section 128 empowers this court to do, and what procedural fairness, particularly for a self-represented litigant in family law matter, requires. Completing the record is essential to meaningful appellate review. I want the courts to do my homework for me because I don't know how to lawyer, because I'm indigent and I can't get nothing. Mommy and Daddy have cut me off. Oh my God. Prejudiced respondent's own counsel as described on camera. I doubt that. Prejudice. We'll have to tweak that one too. The prejudice from the incomplete record is not speculative. The party who benefits from it has described it publicly. Mr. Serrato's November 18 statement that, quote, luckily, end quote, the absence of a record leaves petitioner's appellate options, quote, severely limited, end quote, has November 9 acknowledgement that the counsel deliberately chose not to respond to the emergency communications. He's not required to respond to you. My God. Together confirm that the record, as it stands, conceals rather than presents the facts reviewing court would need. Oh my God. She's insufferable. The Court of Appeal should not be asked to review the dismissal on a record its beneficiary has celebrated as inadequate. They won and I lost. They won and I lost. It's not fair. That's what this all is. It's not fair.
Oh no.
I didn't win. It's not fair.
God, I don't know.
Oh, help us. The stakes extend to the merits petitioner never got to present. Well, should have shown up. Renewal of a DVRO turns on the protected party's reasonable apprehension of future abuse. You live states away. Shut up. And conduct short of physical violence can strongly support renewal. You're miles apart. Shut up. Stop taking away stuff from real victims, you loser. That inquiry was never reached. That's because you never showed up. The request was dismissed. That's because you never showed up. And the protective order dissolved because you didn't show up. 26 minutes into the morning calendar because you didn't show up. While the protected party was in a hospital bed dying. And then the court knew it. It's favoritism. I'm being prejudiced because it's favoritism against me. A record that hides those facts oh my God. Converts procedural dismissal into an effectively unreviewable merits outcome. What? Oh, these words don't work. A record that hides those facts converts procedural dismissal into an effectively unreviewable merits outcome. That doesn't make sense.
I mean, that kind of makes a little bit of sense. Things that hide the facts makes itself
what is an unreviewable merits outcome? That doesn't make sense.
Well, because they can't review the merits of the case.
They don't review the merits of the case.
Well,
they review the applicable law that was
effectively unreviewable. Like, it's sort of tangential. It sounds like the way that they're trying to frame it. I'm not justifying it.
To answer Wallace's question, Gingras had never entered the case. He was not allowed in. And even if he had been, Omar had a motion to disqualify. Well, he had already dropped it. And the court said it was premature because the court had not allowed his request to enter in limited capacity. I can't remember if that was the exact words he used trying to get in when he was trying to do his sideshow. That's what the court called his attempts at pre-litigating, was a sideshow, and the court didn't allow it, so he had no entrance. Even though he tried to show up on the video conferencing, at least the first week. I can't remember if he was there the second week or not. I'm already forgetting it. I have to go back.
I'm pretty sure that
I covered it.
Dipshit is very familiar with premature.
Never mind.
Now you're gonna clutch your pearls.
No, because my mind goes straight to his past when talking about his.
Yep, that.
It's too much.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
There's too much.
Yeah.
We've talked about it.
I know.
Talk about other victims. Never mind. Supposedly someone has talked to that victim. I don't know anything about it, but there are rumors. I'm curious. I'm curious if anything legitimate was discussed. If that, in fact, did happen and it's not just posturing. California law does not let gaps in the record created through no fault of the appellant extinguish appellate rights that way. Oh, boo-hoo. Due process violated where the manner in which proceedings ended made prejudice impossible to assess. Now, see, how are we getting all these case references? Someone's got access to something. If I had more time, I would actually look them up, but I don't care right now. The post-dismissal materials belong in the record as well. No, they don't. Not if they're not part of the evidence. You don't just get to insert any document or any communication just because. There are rules. There's a lot of rules. The fee motion packet, respondent's April 29, 26 motion, its supporting exhibits, including the billing statement, the Hardin Declaration. Yeah, she's so pissed off about being exposed for being at horsey time instead of being in California. The May 7, 26 withdrawal papers and the procedural posture correction was filed in this action, so no lodging order is needed. Why do we call it a lodging order? Is that the right phrase?
A logic order?
Lodging.
Oh, lodging. Oh. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't practice law. Petitioner asks only that the clerk be directed to include it in the clerk's transcript. Why? This is bizarre. Or that her designation be deemed amended to add it, because I need my way. The packet bears on the consequences still flowing from the dismissal. Oh, I love it. Flowing. At least something's flowing. The motion was withdrawn without prejudice. The court is holding July 2026 for its refiling, and its documented defects remain unadjudicated. Petitioner does not ask this court to rule on those defects here. She only asks that the papers evidencing them travel with the record.
Oh, see, only. Oh, no.
Only. LY words. Petitioner further requests inclusion to the extent the court deems part of the complete record of the post-dismissal public statements identified in her declaration. Owens, blah, 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 counsels two recorded admissions in the immediate character. It's unfair to me, and they admitted it. That's what she's trying to claim.
Mm-hmm. No, unfair.
Which bear on the candor
illegal,
owed to this court when the matter was called, and the ongoing disturbance of the peace inquiry that governs renewal. They're talking about me. It disturbs my peace. That means they're harassing me. That means they should be prevented by law from ever talking about me ever again. Crazy. Expedited consideration on the papers is warranted. This motion raises documentary questions. Documentary. What? Documentary. Oh, God, see. Now I'm having word problems. Motion raises documentary questions only.
The last 2 hours.
It's terrible. Whether identified written materials were before the court and should be made part of the record. No testimony or argument is needed because I want to slip it in illegally. Because if it's argued, I'll probably lose.
Yeah.
Expedition is warranted because petitioner's opening brief in the pending appeal is due imminently. Oh God, we're saying it again. And cannot fairly be written until the contents of the record are settled. Probably because someone said that I need to include that or I will never get an appeal. And so I'm doing the best I can being a loser who's not an attorney because my bitch David Gingras isn't helping me quite so much anymore. What do you think? Is it accurate?
Gin like you drink and grass like you mow.
He was trying to help her out a lot.
Trying.
I think it's reasonable with some degree of logic to conclude, had he not, well, I hope he's tapped out finally. I hope he has. If he knows what's good for him, he'll not be involved in any of them ever again.
Echoes,
if he knows what's
please,
good for him.
Please, do you know what? Do you think he really has an idea of what is good for him or not?
Well, if you're getting DUI cases more than once, I would say you've got some issues. But he's in mourning. He's in mourning. I think we need to have a community discussion when David Gingras is no longer in mourning. I think that's something that needs to happen. I'm being slightly facetious.
I haven't sent the robots after his blog since.
I haven't gone looking. I don't think there's been anything. Good cause exists to shorten time. I know why she wants to do that. Let's see. Respondents' counsel have been served and may respond in writing. Prompt resolution prejudices no one, especially if they can't respond at all because time is too short. While delay forces petitioner to brief her appeal on a record that omits the dispositive facts. Oh, no. No. Ex parte communications with the court about, I'm dying, are not dispositive facts by any stretch of the imagination. Actually, at best, unless they're omitted by the court, which would be subject, again, to being scrutinized and cross-examined and objections being raised. But she's trying to dodge that, isn't she?
Of course, because it's not going to stand up.
Of course not.
That level of scrutiny.
Of course not. And if she had to try and argue it, because what would happen is there will be an objection if she, because it's got to be heard, there will be an objection, and then she's got to explain herself. And because she's no good being cross-examined, that's why we want it just on the papers. The stuff I write is good enough. Just trust me, bro.
Oh, yeah, trust me,
Just trust me, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly where this is.
Conclusion. At long last. And then I think we can call it an end of... we need to change music. I'm getting tired of that one. Change music. Petitioner respectfully requests that the court issue an order. 1, deeming filed and lodged the nunc pro tunc as of the dates received November 4-5, 2025 written communications identified in this motion and authenticated in the declaration of Laura Owens. Yeah. Because I, Laura Owens, declare it, therefore it's authentic. God.
Therefore I said it.
The ego. Including the court's November 4 reported email, petitioner's non-waiver, objection, and reliance emails, the reporter-related communications between court staff and respondents' counsel, the court's 4:49 p.m. November 4 confirmation that the matter remained on the calendar, the flight confirmation, petitioner's 2 medical emergency notifications, including her offer of HIPAA releases to the court and opposing counsel, and court staff 2 written acknowledgments, together with petitioner's hospital records, exhibits A through D. I want to see some goddamn exhibits. Directing the clerk to include all such materials together with response April 29, 26 attorney's fee motion, supporting exhibits. This is all the same stuff that she's already whined about. Skipping. Supplementing the minute order. Written acknowledgments of the emergency notifications. Including the extent court deems them part of the complete record, the post-dismissal public statements identified herein. That's stupid. Deciding this motion on the papers on shortening time in light of the pending appellate briefing deadline and granting such other relief as the court deems just and proper. Signed, Laura Michelle Owens, Petitioner improper. June 7, 26. There's no exhibits.
Lord,
There's no fucking exhibits after all that bullshit. I wonder if there were exhibits or if we forgot to include them. God damn it. I hate it when there's stuff that's in. I want to see these exhibits. Come on. Gimme. Okay, we're going to change subjects. Look, here's the picture of the note that someone wrote claiming to be Napkin Lady. Wow Air. Have you ever heard of Wow Air?
Poor Wallace. I know it's 2 a.m. Like,
yeah, well, all you people further closer to the date lines and that kind of nuts. Jennifer C says, narrator voice. There are no medical records exhibits attached to the public record. You know, and if there were real ones, I would think real ones would be requested under seal, but I suspect that there are not.
They would have been gladly provided if there was real ones.
I suspect.
But there aren't, so here we are.
And we're talking about Waffle House too. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. The boss was talking about Waffle Houses and such earlier today, and I went, "Oh, stop it!"
Oh dear God, really? McDonald's.
Oh, he likes his morning brunches on time to time. I can't do it. I'm busy.
I do too, but Waffle House. That's where you.
Well, no, not Waffle House, but no, there were some other. There were some other places he was talking about.
Waffle House is where you go when you have
a 2 a.m. hangover.
2 a.m. But you've had all the not the good stuff, but all drinks all night, and you really are desperate for a bit of a sober up. And if that's not good enough, then that's where IHOP steps in.
Yeah.
Because nobody needs that amount of coffee in a single serving at your fucking table.
I was going to play some video tonight, but I think we'll pass on the video. We're at almost 3 hours. That's plenty.
Yeah, well, you know, we digressed a few things.
Plenty.
Tell me about
Right, have you had enough? I've had enough.
What's going on with
What's going on?
Dear girlfriend.
Oh, should we read this? This is Napkin Lady's note. You know, we heard the rehearsal for the TEDx talk that mentioned it and all the hair flipping. Dear girlfriend, I know the Lord had me overhear your conversation to cross out. What does that say? Can I make it bigger? It looks like CHA something.
Chase
J. Jones? Oh my God.
No.
To cross out, let you know you are a very beautiful young woman that should have a man that makes you cry with wonderful laughter, not bullying. You are being scribbled out verbally. You are just being abused, and he will never love you like you deserve. I mean, who writes a napkin and then is wordsmithing it as they go?
From
this is bullshit.
Wow. Keeping friars
I'm very concerned about you.
Really?
Plus, I'm praying for you. Run from him, plus get help, plus protection. He doesn't care what you think or say or do, comma. I mean, this sounds like a 12-year-old. He is a very sick man, plus will make you sick if you stay with him. That makes no rational sense either.
Signed, Karen.
Plus, take this to heart, plus get help fast. Karen at Flower?
At AOL.
You are being abused. You are being verbally abused. Scribble out verbally. Say well, to I'm trying to figure out what we were trying to say in that first one.
The first scribble?
Yeah, it's bothering me. To choose to.
Just
I don't
make sure
know.
you screenshot or download that image and then send it over, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, okay. When Bacon and Brad were on, they were talking more about pictures of people, and I'm really excited to hear that one. That'll be what I listen to tomorrow morning. Maybe I can just share this. Can I just share it? Oh, I think I'll just share it in the private chat. You can go get it. I mean, it's on the Twitters. It's not like it's private, so. But this is convenient.
I know that, but.
All right, let's close this thing out. I've had enough. I'm done. It's time to call it. So thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us, crew. You're all wonderful. We love you. We love y'all. We do.
Yes.
Because you're all amazing. You're beautiful peoples. Beautiful peoples in the cause of justice. And all those other good things.
The contributions in chat to the overall dialogue and the snark.
Chat's wonderful. Replay crew, you're awesome.
Yes.
Be sure to hit all the buttons, the likes and the subscribes, and hit that notification bell, because you never know when I'm going to schedule one of these. Jeep Daddy never knows, and I always have to check.
I never know either, and then he ruins my Friday night.
I'm so spontaneous. I need to get that clip too. Do you know what that one's from?
No, but you're more predictable than you think.
How can you not know that one?
I don't know what.
Brave Little Toaster.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Oh my God, I know. It's like an entire lifetime ago.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Llama. We'll see you later.
Llama, you're awesome.
Have a good weekend. We'll see. And we've got to do more with Llama. Llama needs to invite us for like weekend stuff or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'll day drink. I don't give a fuck.
I know. Well, you know. When Buffy's not available, we can help her out. I'd be silly.
I mean,
but
I'm
yeah,
happy to be
that's the problem.
I'm a sidekick whore. It's fine. I'll be a sidekick for whomever.
I wish I didn't have a day job. Then I could have more fun and enjoy this a little more.
Neither, but you know, we just call out sick or something. I don't know.
Yes, but good night to all. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend if you're doing fun stuff. If you get out, you know it is kind of summertime. The water is still cold if you go swimming in rivers, so be careful. Do all the safe things. Be smart. At least make it to 4th of July, and then you have to be even more careful because stupid people do things on 4th of July.
Wildfires and shit like that. Like,
don't set things on fire.
Just don't be fucking stupid, etc., etc. Don't follow LO and mommy and all that. Like, that is not a good example to follow. Just, put that out.
And we'll talk. Jeep Daddy and I will talk, and we'll talk about how we can incorporate Legos and plastic figurines into I could use a little breather from Laura Owens when there's nothing going on. We could talk about some other crazy people in Mormon land. I think that could be good.
Oh my God. There's plenty.
And I forgot to mention that you are a connoisseur of bricks.
I am. I have some sets. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's got buckets full of them. Yeah. Many of them not assembled yet, but he's got a number that are intensive and assembled. So there's that. So he knows about the subject personally and intimately.
Don't judge me about my unassembled kits.
No, well, they're just waiting to be done. They're future projects.
They are. They're future projects.
It's not a judgment. It's just they're part of your collection waiting to be collected.
Very ADHD of me.
I know. Yeah. It is. But anyhow, thank you, everybody. So we'll see you next time, and maybe it'll be a different subject. It could very well be, unless the Owens world falls apart a little bit further, in which case we'll talk about that some more. It's always
going to fall apart. That's just a guarantee. Some shit's going to go down, and the thing's going to be crazy, and da-da-da.
There is a bottom at the ravine, but they're still in free fall. They just don't know it yet.
Where are the bottom?
Eventually, they'll hit bottom. And as they say, it's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop at the bottom. God.
I don't know.
I don't know where I got that from, but it's true.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Yes.
This region's full of them from what I hear.
It's true. It's true. No, okay. Never mind.
Anyway.
Never mind.
Okay.
Next
Never
time.
mind.
Until next time, folks.
Thanks.
Hey, bye.
Bye.